Hello and welcome to another episode on Roll for Frog, where we are joined once again by the Hoppy Heroes. Oh boy, has it been a little bit since we played. It's the fault of the holidays. We blame the holidays for this. It's been for us a total of 3 weeks. I know you guys saw the last episode 2 weeks ago, but we're back. Hello. Uh Meaning that we're all sort of like, what is the last thing we did? I don't quite remember. But before we get into that, before we fully get into the episode for today, we're listening to the glorious beats of Pocket Bard. Now, I like to believe that Pocket Bard is already very well prepped for any situation where you might need Pocket Bard. For example, one moment your party is vibing on a nice jungle island when suddenly, alarms are heard in the distance, and the aliens invade, and suddenly they're in a battle on a starship, and you need some like starship battle music. They have a cool sci-fi expansion that has all this cool sci-fi music that we're likely not even gonna need in this campaign, but as soon as you get the subscription, you will get access to it anyway. So you're always prepared for alien kidnapping, which happens more often than you think.
You know, your typical gameplay, from jungle to aliens.
Yes, listen. If I had a nickel for every time my character got kidnapped by aliens, I would have 1 nickel. But it's still weird that it happened once, just saying.
Doppelganger everywhere.
Yes. Also, as you can see, the layout moved around a little bit because I don't know why. I opened it and it's like, for some reason, Martina and Jasper's thingy where it switched and everything. I don't know what happened. I hope it looks okay like this. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Exactly, Jasper. Yep. Anyway, does anyone of you want to do the recap? Because I realized at some point in the middle of Eberron, I started giving the recap instead of making you guys do the recap. So why don't you do the recap?
Because we're professional with the M.
So professional.
Anyone who can
Nobody remembers what we were doing. Do you?
You could
Just
roll a d20, and whoever rolls lowest has to do the recap.
No.
Oh boy.
Well, I remember what we were doing, but like,
I just
always
remember the
remember what we
ending.
were doing.
We'll take her.
Basically, ooh,
Nice. I think Jasper is doing the recap.
Yeah, I don't think we need to
I think
roll.
so.
Well, Martina didn't roll, you never know.
This is true. This is true.
The shade.
Nice.
Still terribly low, though.
But higher.
Are we all rolling? Sure.
Really?
Roll
Try and
the
see if
one.
someone else also gets one. Am I also rolling? Like, I have to do the recap if I roll a 1?
Yes.
Fine.
Wow, we also. This
Wow.
is a good sign for today again.
No one got a
What
bubble.
the
Yeah,
hell?
that's a good sign. We did say the highest, right?
Get fudged. Alright,
So-
Jasper. What happened last time?
Last time we played this one. We did a bunch of carnival games. We went on an awesome snail race, which was epic. We had a quick go away through a magical forest and did some things with kids. Then afterwards, we found a couple that was laughing, where one proposed and the other was just laughing at him. We fixed that. And then there was a lot of sabotage going on throughout the park. And we chased down someone, and now we just caught him. I think that's where we are. Oh, and we bought a lot of awesome things. Awesome prizes. I think that's where, quick sum up.
Mhm.
Pretty much.
Alright, the carousel with unicorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you solved some puzzles along the way. Yeah. Let's get into it. So, the last thing you did is you chased or looked for a reported Kenku who had stolen the voice of the local clown turned mime because he doesn't have a voice anymore. And had managed to capture the perpetrator and took him off to the side to question said perpetrator about their motives. So my question is, how do you guys do this?
We started talking to him on the street, which a few people looked at us and realized we shouldn't do this on the side. As the Corti all said, "Hey, let's go to the
Yeah.
side. Not everybody has to know it."
Mhm.
So we did. We did go to some place where it's not too full with people. I think actually Garrick was the one who actually did catch him. So he
Yeah, like
probably
the three
brought
of
it.
us kind of
Yeah,
got him.
yeah, kind of that like that. I don't quite remember.
He was about to talk to his motives about what he was doing, but then we stopped. So
All right, so now we're here. Nobody's listening. So, what's the deal? Why are you doing all this?
Mm. I mean, why do you care so much?
Because the carnival is for people to be happy, and you're making mischief and
Not
bad
even
things.
mischief.
stole
Some
a
of those
person's
stuff
voice.
are extremely dangerous.
Like what?
Oh, like throwing the dwarf out of the flying machines?
But did the dwarf end up being alright?
Just because we were there, yes. He did.
Exactly!
That doesn't make it right.
Exactly.
No, just because you were lucky to have us to save him doesn't mean your actions were right. It was still dangerous and you could have hurt somebody.
And you stole the voice of the clown, Candlefoot.
Kendall,
Well, yes,
when he
I
was
wanted some way to communicate. It makes it a lot easier this way.
How about the pen and paper? It also works and doesn't require stealing.
Yeah,
Or,
very
like,
convincing if I use pen and
my
paper.
name.
Well, still, it's not nice to just steal. So, first of all, give it back.
Yes.
I first
Yes.
want my thing solved, and then I will solve your thing.
What do you mean your thing
Why
solved?
do all these people have things to solve?
Everybody has
You think
problems.
I do
Not a
this
pill.
just to cause mayhem? You think I
Yes.
like
Yes,
this?
probably.
Yes.
Yes.
You think that I have no motivation other than let's go and mess some shit up? That's not
Yes.
how. You think people are that
Yes.
shallow?
Some.
Yes.
How old
Frankly,
are
I
you?
don't see a connection in between all of the
16.
things you did to possibly anything that would make sense. Connect them all.
Really?
Yes, really. Unless your purpose is to destroy the carnival together, then yes, that is a goal.
You see, still looking like a kobold, because that's the form that they had when you caught them. Looking from person to person, like, you really think people are that shallow? They just go and do shit for no reason? What the hell? Like, actually disappointed in each of you. You know, if you guys are going to be on a habit of catching people and then making them talk, you might want to assume that they have something to talk about other than, you're doing bad, do good. Like,
Well, I'm not going to be judged by a person who steals and makes mayhem, so just tell us what's wrong.
why are you so angry?
I don't like when people are mean.
I'm not being mean to you.
It's just being
Well,
sad.
right now, you're
So
kind
then
of.
why are you shouting?
I just have a loud voice. That's all.
Alright, I'm like right next to you. You do not have to shout.
Why does everybody think I shout?
You
Alright,
don't.
how about we get to the bottom of this and focus on what's actually on hand instead of questioning our own voices?
Very well. Also, it's very disorienting because you see this little kobold, but is using the voice of like the
Mhm.
storyteller. So it's a very sort of elegant, nice voice. The thing is as follows: Witch and Light are hiding something. They're keeping me from learning some truths that I'm interested in learning. So I'm just trying to get their attention. Now, I have been told that they don't like it when people cause mayhem at their carnival, to the point where, if it gets to a certain point, they'll personally come intervene. So I'm just waiting for that moment where I can have
But
a
we
nice
know
talk
what they're
with
hiding.
them.
So
And what do you want to talk?
Well-
And what do you want to talk to them about?
But we know what they're hiding, don't we? So we could just tell him, and then Candlefoot can get his voice back, and that's all okay.
But they did bad things. Why should we just go? They might be lying.
I'm not saying you
Why
should
are you trying to find out what are they hiding?
Because my friend might be in danger.
How so?
Well, I haven't been able to
You
contact
could have
her.
started with that.
I haven't been able to contact her in quite a little while, and that's not very good for those who count on her.
Who is
Well-
your friend?
Yeah, now I'm listening.
How familiar are you with the Feywild?
Not very.
Not so much.
What's
Let's
that?
say it is someone who lives in the Feywild and provides certain people on this city and in nearby cities and in this country and everything, you know, beyond that, with certain powers that they normally wouldn't have if they hadn't spoken with this entity from the Feywild. Some people would call it a patron of sorts, but I prefer to call it a friend who I owe a favor to.
A loan shark.
Yeah, something like that.
Mhm.
So, you own a debt that you cannot currently pay, and you're afraid what's going to happen if you do not pay that debt.
Oh no, I'm afraid what's going to happen if I don't get my magic back. See, I need my magic to do my thing, you know?
And what is your
What
thing?
is your
No,
No,
thing?
just living daily life. It's hard without magic.
Well,
And I'm worried
No, it
about
isn't.
my patron. It's like a little worrying if you can't get into contact with your patron, you know?
And
don't
how
know.
is finding out what Witch and Light are hiding related to your patron?
What do you mean, they're hiding more things?
No, I'm trying to find the connection between your patron and them
Oh, well, it's said.
and their secrets.
Well, it's said, and actually it has been confirmed in the past, that Witch and Light have a portal to the Fey realm somewhere. And I need them to tell me where it is so that I can go find my patron.
Could just try and ask them instead of doing all this stuff.
How am I going to ask them? Have you spoken to
Okay.
them personally?
Hold up. So you think that causing mayhem and doing the exact thing that they hate is going to cause them to meet you, and then you're gonna ask or force them somehow to show you the portal, and you think they're happily gonna do so
I don't think.
after you cause chaos in their domain?
I
I'm
think
pretty
they'll just
sure I can
punish-
get them to at least confirm that they have a portal somewhere, and then I can
I
use it
don't-
to blackmail them.
That doesn't sound logical. It sounds very much so that they're just gonna be mad and you're gonna get thrown out, or
You could have
punished
used
some
all of
other
the time
way.
that you used wasting on shenanigans just trying to find the portal.
Mhm.
You are aware of that.
Well, you think that I've not done that already?
Have you?
I
The kind of-
have.
And
Really?
Yes.
did you want to do the staff area?
No. How am I gonna get in there?
You're a shapeshifter and have already one of their employees' voice.
I mean,
could just
yes.
Walk in.
You can literally walk in without being noticed.
So first you get angry at me for causing mayhem, and now you're encouraging me to do more crimes?
Oh no, I'm just
What
pointing
is
out
your
the logical.
proof? What,
No.
honestly, what is
I'm
your
pointing out-
motivation, honey?
I'm pointing the logical holes
Um,
in your whole plan because you wasted so much time. It pains me. You
Nola,
could have just
maybe
sit down
you
and
shouldn't-
think for 5 minutes. You could have been there
Nola,
long
maybe
ago.
Nola.
I
maybe
don't
you
know what kind
shouldn't
of
give
dangers
them
I'm going
more
to face
ideas.
if I sneak into the staff area. At least out here I know what I'm doing.
I have an idea.
We could just take them
There-
with us.
No, I have an idea that might be just not that might be legal and everything is okay. Mr. Witch and Mr. Light are probably at the crowning of the Monarch, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I don't know how to become one, but if we have the chance of doing that, maybe they will talk to us and we can ask politely.
How does this on Monarch? You've been here a while, yes? Looking at the.
I mean, yes. Usually
You
the
know-
Witchlight Monarch is sort of a person chosen from the carnival goers who's contributed the most to the happiness of the blah blah blah. Don't make me puke.
Then you could have tried that as well
Ugh.
and spoken to them.
With all the
Um,
energy you wasted on doing the exact opposite, you
Mhm.
might have been the monarch.
Well, we don't have much time left for it, but if we can still help the carnival goers to have fun, one of us might become the monarch, and we can then ask them.
I think you, Garrick, would be the best for it. You
so
already
do you
performed
have a
during
plan
the
to make them say these
extravaganza.
things? Because
Ask them.
No. You can, yeah, you could just ask them.
you think they tell you that they have a portal to the Feywild, something that you're not allowed to have?
You're not allowed to have it?
I mean, they're also not allowed to do another bunch of things, and we also know those.
What do you mean?
I'm looking at Nola like, mm.
Nala's looking back at you disappointed.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Never mind. The point is, Garrick is right. The best way you can contact them right now is to try and help us, or at least help yourself, become the monarch. This way, you at least get a chance to talk to them without them being hostile and wanting to throw you out of here. And you know, they probably will not tell you where exactly it is, but you might try to use your tricks then to confirm it.
The thing is, you seem to also have some sort of stake in talking with them.
That's why we might want to cooperate with you.
I suppose. And all you want is for me to give the clown's voice back.
And
Well, and not
turn
do
everything
more-
back that you, and
not
everything
do
else
Other
that you.
bad
things.
things.
And then you ask for me about the portal.
Yeah.
And you have a
I
way to
guess.
make them talk.
No, I
Kind of.
thought that was your point.
It's called asking.
I mean,
He's
Well,
going to
Is
tell
being
you.
polite.
Well, depending on the way you've been acting and how you want to try to do it, it's not like you have a good idea about what to do.
Oh,
If
I
we
have a very
follow
good
the-
idea about what to do. If you're
Try-
so set on becoming Witchlight Monarch, that might be the perfect time to steal one of the most important items to this carnival. The Witchlight cane, the item that Mr. Light has with him at all times. If you take it from him, the carnival can't run. And, well, they'll be forced to tell us everything that they know so that they can get back the precious cane.
That is the exact opposite of what we want to do.
Blackmailing is not an option. Not here. Honestly, it was better when we thought you just wanted to cause mayhem. Now it's even worse.
No, hold up. Because you are currently mocking us and wanting to ask them about the portal or accusing us of, I don't know, lack of thought for not having a plan how to make them talk. But how are you wanted to do that? Because your main plan was to cause
I just keep
mayhem
causing
until
mayhem until they tell me what I need to know.
Oh, so we plan
They
to
won't.
blackmail them into their own carnival.
question. How long have you been in this carnival doing that and it's not been working?
I would say about better part of like a week at this point.
And how's that been working out for you?
I'm getting closer, I can feel it. I mean, you guys are here, and it seems to be doing something.
And we are
Well-
absolutely unrelated to the carnival itself. We are outsiders.
Alright.
We are not being paid or
We just
sponsored.
want
It's
kind
just
of
you
us.
come to me with information that I did not have.
Yes, but we just wanted to help Candlefoot.
Right, but you're not helping me, so then I'm not helping you.
Well, in that case, we can just turn you over to the authorities. You are aware of that.
Do you think that... Alright, sure. Now, out of character moment. You guys had a talk with Durla, right? After
Yeah, that was-
making a plan to go into the staff area, maybe.
Mhm.
Do you remember what Durla told you to do to get them to talk?
To get
Yeah.
the watch.
Pocket
Durla
watch.
also suggested blackmail. I'm just saying this
Yeah.
out of character. Like, this is your only plan, and Kettlesteam just giving you
Mhm.
another plan, which is literally the same plan. So I don't know why you're like bullying this character. Just out of character, this is bullying.
You're doing shitty things, though.
So are you.
That's justified.
All right.
I know.
Well, we can do one thing at a time. First, we can ask, and then we can still try to do the thing. Because I kind of want to help everybody.
Yes, you are
Even-
aware that the
even
crowning
this
of the Witchlight Monarch is the end of the carnival, and then it packs up and leaves, right? You need to do this before. If you're gonna ask them, that's the end of the carnival, and they leave. You either go with them to wherever they're going next, which I don't think you want, because one of you is literally 16 and probably has to go to school tomorrow. You don't want to accidentally end up in like Unther or something.
Who?
Pay more attention in geography class.
We were gonna go backstage either way. We just needed to find you because
Alright,
guy told us to.
let me get this straight. You want us to help you find the portal, or at least blackmail them into telling you where it is located.
What if they know what's
But
going
this-
on with my patron? You know, maybe they know. They sort
But
of
what
know these things.
guarantee do we have that you're gonna keep your end of the deal?
Why would I not? What else do I have to
Oh.
gain other than literally the information that I'm after?
Yeah, we can make a deal with them.
No,
Deals beyond the carnival are binding.
no. I
So
don't
we know
like
that. Why not? But if we do a deal that we help them and they will keep their end of the bargain, they can't break it. Not here.
If we word it properly, this might work.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, you don't need to. I do it. You're okay with that, right? I actually never asked your name. What is your name?
Kettle steam.
Little Steam.
Little.
Little or little?
Neither of them.
We're so
Kettle
good
steam.
at this. Nittle steam?
No. What? Okay. Let's play charades. Let's play charades. Sweet girl, what kind of object that you might have in the house produces steam?
Oh, kettle.
Oh, that one. Yes.
Little kettle. All right. No, kettle.
Alright, shouty. No need to get frisky.
I'm regretting everything already. Okay, so Nolakin, you said we have to word it right?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
So that you. So, okay. Are you going to keep your end of the deal if we do everything in our power to help you, or only if you get your result?
Okay, sweet girl.
Name is Nola.
Alright, Nola. You wanna... Is this a deal you wanna make? Because I've made Feywild deals before, and this is very poorly worded. We will do everything in our power to make you achieve your goals. Are you gonna go to the Feywild with me? That would be excellent. I mean...
I'm absolutely not wording it this way. I'm asking, what are you expecting of us?
Well, I want to know where the portal is. I want to know how to activate it, how to actually access the Feywild through it. And then I want them to tell me what they already know, what is going on with the Bilna.
Suburna.
Yes.
So we will try to find these 3 things out.
And if you tell me about these 3 things, you inform me of them, or even so, should I need your help at least activating the portal, you will aid me in this. You do not need to travel to the Feywild with me. We'll sort of free ourselves as soon as the portal is activated, the contract will be met, and then I will give back the clown's voice.
We can end the contract at the point where we tell you how to do it.
No, because then you might still arrest me or turn me over to them. I really don't want that. I want to go to the Feywild to rescue Sibilna.
We will not arrest you or turn you over, but we will hurt nobody.
That would be a waste of our efforts to turn you after all of that.
Physically hurt no.
I mean, I don't know you. I don't know your motivations. You could just be children who think they're doing the right thing. Oh no, it's a criminal. We must arrest them and bring them to justice. You know?
Are you an actor? It's a very terrible one.
Yes, I am actually. Thank you for noticing.
Everybody noticed.
I think they're just a little over dramatic, but I'm used to that by now. So
Yes, I do love using this voice to be a little overdramatic. It's quite interesting.
Oh, I heard more voices out of the void.
Alright. So, if we provide you with the information about where the portal is located, how to activate it, and possibly what is happening with Bilna,
Sibyl.
yes, then you are going to undo all of your mischief that you have caused throughout the carnival and
No.
return all of the stolen things
I
that
don't
do
have
not
any
belong to
stolen
you.
things.
The voice.
The voice.
The only thing that I have is the voice. Like, what are you talking about?
That is still a stolen thing.
Yes, I'm gonna
That's something
return the
that's not
voice to the
rightfully.
clown, the owner of the voice, who was gonna propose to his fish.
And you will do no more
That's a mermaid.
mischief on this carnival.
In the time that we are trying to complete the contract.
Oh yes, yes. While you're still under the contract obligations, I will do no further mischief. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. I mean, I have been wanting to try the custard eating competition.
There's a custard eating
Well, it's
competition.
like a cupcake
Not
eating
now.
competition, but there's so much custard on the cupcakes that it's essentially a custard eating competition.
Okay. Nola? Do we have everything?
I still think
Uh,
this is stupid.
It is a risky process. That's why I don't want to involve in helping you going through the portal, because we don't know what that might require. We can provide you with information about it and on our end promise to not turn you in.
Yes, I think we should include sort of a thing like, until I have opened the portal, you should not interfere with my business.
Unless that threatens the life or safety of anyone at the carnival.
Oh yes, I don't want to kill anyone.
Or gravely injured.
Sibylla would probably get angry at me if I did that.
And we are not going to be involved in opening the portal.
Fine, is there nothing you need from the Feywild? I could help you while I'm there.
Well,
This doesn't sound like a grocery shopping run.
no, but there's something. Nola.
I
we
would.
did lose a few things.
You could ask your things.
If there's a
This
possibility,
is
you
not
can.
going to be included in the deal, obviously, but I could do you a solid. We could become friends. It's good to have friends that are, you know, pushy and loud.
We can ask them if they want to look out for our things that we lost.
Well,
Right?
didn't the owners have it, or like, well, they
Maybe
might
or maybe
No.
not.
It would have been given to the hags already.
So they are dealing with hags. I had a suspicion. I'm not gonna lie, I had a suspicion.
See, now you did it and I didn't.
I mean, we can always ask, not like we are guaranteed to get it back. And we'll live 8 years without it, I
Don't-
guess.
It's not the deal, it's just we're asking them to look out for it.
That's a favor.
Not bad, not part of the deal. But are we going with the wording of the deal, Nola?
Give me a second.
Okay.
Oh, she's writing a contract. How very delightful.
She tends to do that.
Interesting.
I could just imagine on my bag. So much
Yeah.
space.
It's taking very long.
Now, what has been your favorite thing to do at the carnival so far? Maybe I could try it.
No.
The snail race is pretty awesome.
Snail race,
I
alright.
fell off a snail.
Oh, that's why you smell like shit.
And
Don't stick out your tongue too far. I can see up to your asshole.
Jesus Christ.
you're a very mean person, you know that?
I am aware. I'm just returning the favor that has been granted to me.
I do not remember saying one mean thing to you. But
Yes,
okay.
but your friends have, and you haven't, corrected your friends. It's sort of like
I don't
being a
control
bystander and bullying,
I don't control my friends.
Yes, but you can stand up for your friends and say, hey, don't be mean to this little kobold, and then changes to a little goblin, or this little goblin, and then changes to a little halfling, or this little halfling. Why are you being so mean to this halfling? You can say that to your friends. Otherwise, why are they your friends if you condone the bullying?
Because they're not usually like this.
Can I pet your cat?
You can try.
Starts running in circles around you, but Marmaduke starts running circles around you as well. Meow,
Mm.
meow, meow.
All right. I think
Then
I got
Marmaduke
it.
starts climbing in you.
No.
Meow.
Stop.
So, how
Delightful
does
cat.
this sound?
Mm.
We promise to
Who is
relay
we?
any the lucky few.
Write down your names.
I don't want to be on that.
Names are a dangerous thing, aren't they?
Hmm.
Just put my name down.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna change to me.
Oh, by the way, cattle team, my name is Garrick.
Hello, Garrick.
Hello. Sorry for yelling.
So, me, Garrick Redford, promise to relay any information I find on the location of the portal, how to activate it, and any information about Kettle's team's patron, while they promise to return all stolen things, both material and not, while not causing any further mischief on the carnival.
While the contract is still in action.
Out of character, you might want to make that Fey realm portal instead of just portal.
Oh yeah.
You need to like hyper specific about those things.
Yeah. Mm,
And yeah, make it smart, time sensitive.
This is not a genie, though.
No, but still, it's a contract with something you're not sure about what it is.
yeah. We've been down that road.
What it is, I'm just Kettlesteam. I'm just a lowly little bird, honestly.
Yes, but you also have a patron and other
Yes.
things. And you've been doing this, and I don't.
Make deals.
By the way, is your favorite form a Kenku? We've been hearing about you being a Kenku all the time.
Yeah, I don't know who blabbed, but technically I am a Kenku, yes.
Oh, you just have magic to change yourself.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Alright then.
Ow.
Well,
Then I
was the
think the contract
person's
is finished.
voice you stole who blabbed, technically.
Mm.
So are you going to sign it, or
What?
is it just the contract?
Yes, me, Gary Redford, I promise to relay any information that I gleaned from Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. Because, like, if you just tell me there is a portal, technically, that's the condition met, you told me that there is a portal, and now I'm supposed to hold up my bargain. I'm trying not to get screwed over here. If you do not
Right.
actually manage to speak with them,
Yes,
if they do
yes,
not
already
actually
put that
give
in.
you this information, if you just come back to me with my own information, and that's not a fulfilled contract, honey.
Well, you can stay with us as a different form. Nobody will know it's you.
No, I'm not interested in hanging out with a bunch of teenagers. No, thank you.
And yet you need our help.
And I mean, they also have Candlefoot's voice, so that's gonna set off something.
Yeah, true. Alright, I put that in. Any further corrections you want to make?
Hmm. This contract is not fulfilled before sunrise. It is null. Meaning I keep the voice and you can do whatever you want.
Fair.
Meaning that if you
Alright.
fail, I also have no obligation to do my part. I quite like being able to talk. It's easy.
Alright. That's a fair requirement.
And you guys, out of character, do know that sunrise is when the carnival ends, and then sort of the monarch will be crowned, and then the carnival packs up and leaves.
Yes.
So you would sort of have like the crowning as like the final event, and then you would have a last chance to like do something before the contract is up, essentially.
Garrick, anything you would like to change?
No.
Alright.
This handwriting is atrocious.
I've been writing on his back. Give me a break.
How can I be certain that you have actually written what you said you've written? I cannot read this.
You didn't make your corrections.
It's alright, it's a verbal contract anyway. Hand it to Garrick. Excellent. Good doing business with you, Garrick Redford.
Mm-hmm. Same. Put the pen over.
Alright. I suppose we should get going then.
Yeah. Let's just go to the staff area then. Doing it this way then.
Good luck, children.
Thank you.
When are we going to find you?
Oh, don't worry, I will find you.
Alright.
Okay. Guess we're going to the staff area then. And doing the sneaky
I
beaky.
mean, how are we gonna get in there? Because they said we would be allowed in there if we found the Kenku. Now we have nothing.
Technically, we found the Kenku.
Yeah, but
We have a way to get his voice back.
yeah, but
Who told you
That's not-
this?
What?
Who told you if you find the Kenku, I will let
Wasn't
you into the
that-
staff area?
wasn't that the no? But he would like give a blind eye. Wasn't that the bugbear?
Yeah, the pumpkin head one.
I
Yeah.
see. Well, verbal contract. Bye. You found me. You didn't hand me in. I don't know what the verbal contract was, but you might want to start remembering these things. And then dips into the crowd and immediately disappears.
Alright. Guess I'll go to the staff area now.
So, what's the plan? Do we try to steal the staff? Or do we risk everything for the last minute crowning ceremony that we might not get?
I mean, there was the watch or the staff. So now we have two things.
I
And we
personally
need to look out for Taco. I don't know if that's the name.
Yes.
what was it? So could you repeat that? Who are we looking for now?
Taco. He protects the inside of the staff area. Don't trust him.
Oh, the bugbear, okay. Don't trust him.
No, not the bugbear, another one. I don't know what he is, but I just have a name.
Yeah.
Just don't trust him.
I forget if I think it was Durla, the displacer beast, that told you that you cannot trust Thaco.
Okay. Out of character, I think. Nah, in character. So we're just going to the staff area now. We do tell the bugbear that we found the Kenku, so the deal is kind of made.
Mhm.
Tell him again that we will do everything to help the carnival, so he isn't too angry with us that we are kind of going around this verbal deal, I guess. So just
Maybe.
that we get into this thing and then
Well, maybe we shouldn't make too many promises verbally at this point.
Mhm.
we just need to get in there and get the watch.
Technically, he has to let us in there. at this
I personally,
point.
I personally think we should just wait for the crowning of the Witchlight Monarch. But if we're not winning, then we are, not really helping anyone. And we
Is there
cannot
Yeah,
do
but
it.
any
if we
way
wait
that we can?
for that, then there's also a possibility of the Watchers of Waterdeep to get involved if they see us steal something. That's not good.
Alright, so is there any way that we can find Mr. Light before the crowning event?
Staff area.
Stuff area.
Sneak in there.
Everything comes back to the staff area.
Yes.
Mhm.
So let's go there.
Fletcher, would you be willing to at least join there? You're pretty good at being quiet, right?
Oh, I think you guys actually spoke to Burley directly
Mhm.
with
Mhm.
this thing, but he was the one that suggested stealing the watch.
Sorry, it froze for me. I heard Fletcher, you.
Would you be willing to at least come with me into the staff, like into the thing to get the watch? You're good at this stuff, right?
I'll come and help you.
Thank you. All right. Yeah, going to the staff area.
We could try to perform
Yes.
some kind of distraction to help you guys in, but it's gonna be harder for you to get out.
Mhm.
And in there, you're gonna be pretty much on your own.
Well, okay. So the deal is that I give Cattle Steam all the infos I can get. So if any one of you would get the information and give it to me, I could give it to them. So it's still good in the deal. I could make a distraction in the staff area.
Yes. So I don't want Fletcher to go alone. It's way too dangerous, but too many is gonna cause. It's gonna drag too much attention.
I mean, your illusions might help.
Yeah, I had delusion 8 years ago. For an hour. I have this, and I cast my mage hand that waves at you.
I have the fireworks.
Oh yeah, the fireworks. That might help.
You want the big Trixie Pixie? That's the one with the pixies, or do you want Sparkle Dust? And we have no idea what that does.
Oh, the pixies could cause mayhem in there.
Mhm.
That could actually help.
And the Alright, I'll give Fletcher the Pixie.
Yeah, it might help to get out at a certain point. First cause distraction by the elves. Oh, by the pixies, and then get out.
Yeah, or any other reason why you might want to cause a distraction.
And maybe the dust might help if we need to get out. In.
The
Or-
Sparkle Dust? I mean, we could also just distract the person who is watching the entrance.
Let's
Okay.
just go there first. I mean, we need to do something, and time is of the essence.
Okay.
So as you start making your way toward the back of the big top, the big tent that's sort of
Yeah.
central to the carnival, you see behind there a bramble thicket, like a very thick hedge that sort of surrounds the entire staff area. And you see, sort of standing in front of this thicket, wearing this pumpkin, is the Bugberry's Burley.
Mhm.
Sort of
Okay.
seems to be like waiting for something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll just go to him and just go with the flow and let him think that we have to go in. There's no way we can't do it. Like let's say we can do this whole deal thing, but not actually have a deal. Tell him that we have to get in there and that he please needs to help us so we can help him. No, so that he might get the idea of that there might be a deal involved,
Mhm.
and because he knows we're not trying to do bad things, he might let you through.
Hmm. Or we could just talk to him and Fletcher and Nola, and I don't know if someone else is going and could sneak in. I don't know if that works better than just asking, because I think we already asked and he said no. So.
So okay, so a distraction.
Mhm.
Like we said, okay, I can make a distraction, a loud distraction.
Mhm.
And I think I have a good idea. Because I will probably get stopped somehow. Why I'm doing this? Okay, I think I'm good.
You sure?
I think so, and I'll take out the wand of conducting. Like, I think this might help.
Wait, so is Fletcher going in by himself?
And with you, I thought you
Okay.
and Fletcher were going
Yeah,
together.
because I'm confused whether am I okay.
And
Then
maybe Flair.
I
I
am.
don't know what Flair wants to do.
I mean, it worked
Hmm.
great in the room of the wizard.
Yeah. So in that case, I'm not giving Fletcher the ring. I'm giving Blossom the ring.
Cool.
Just so we can find each other afterwards.
And Flair, what you doing?
I mean, I don't think Flair's good at sneaking, so probably stay on the distraction.
Mhm.
So don't forget, if once you have the watch, it probably
Or the
won't be
cane.
time. Yeah, you probably won't have time to get out, and then we plan everything else, and then we talk to Mr. Light, and Mr. Witch.
They might chase you.
Yeah, but if you have the watch, you can kind of do it there. Talk with him there, and get the information we need.
Mhm.
So watch and staff, right?
Or just one.
The watch, I think is the better target, depending on who you meet, obviously.
Mhm.
And then just get the information. If they ask you why are you doing all this, say you can't say it. They might get on the point. They might get the reason that it has something to do with the deal.
Well, I'm just the one sneaking in there. Nola will do the talking.
What? Oh, damn. Okay. All right.
Let's do
All
it.
right. Let's do
Okay.
this.
Okay. I will not go directly to him. A bit further away. Through the pumpkin. It's good. I love it if the pumpkin has like a mouth that is like, so he does it with the pumpkin. Yeah, I'm going a bit further away to the left, pretty much, so he might be able to see me, but I'm further away. And like, nod to them and just take out the one of conducting. Be like, "Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between. Please listen to this tune of this, well, freaking alarm clock. I'm sorry."
Nice. The timing on that.
Yeah, I totally did not kick myself out of it. Please listen to the tunes I can give the staff that they normally are denied, that the carnival goers can enjoy. So I beg of you to listen to this and join me in this. And we'll take out the one of conducting and we'll just start an orchestra. Hoping that they at least get the attention, that I get the attention of at least the bugbear.
So we sneak in, right?
Yeah, when
Well,
you
it would be very
Yeah.
directed at the bugbear.
Sure. You
Want some
do you all
glitters?
do spot him sort of making his way to investigate what that noise is.
I just pull you with me. This is the time.
Where do you go?
Oh, right.
Well, I guess to the entrance.
There's no
where he was
entrance. I
headed.
only described that there is a hedge.
Oh yeah, there was a hedge.
I thought he was standing in front of an entrance and
No, he's
on the
standing in
hedge.
front of an hedge.
No,
Misunderstood.
Is there a
What?
secret door here?
I don't know. Hello, secret doors? Jeez,
Did you say hello,
Ah,
secret doors?
Excellent. You see Burley spots you, Garrick, and starts making his way over toward you.
It will be a full orchestra.
Can you
Just get through the
can you
hedge.
turn it down a little bit?
It's very loud.
You start touching the hedge.
Well, searching it at least.
Do you touch the hedge?
Probably I would first look at the hedge for
Has big
maybe
old thorns on it.
Oh. Is it a dense hedge?
Yes.
Or is it just like... How tall is it?
It's like 20 foot tall, and it looks to be about 5 foot thick.
Oh, let me tell you, I'm not getting through that.
You like mage hand it? Maybe see if it's an illusion or something?
Sure, I cast the mage hand and try to...
Mage
Cut
hand
it
has
down.
big owie.
Oh, no, those are actual thorns, not an illusion.
Garrick,
Yeah.
Garrick, can you turn it down a little bit? Garrick.
Please listen to it! And I'll try to give him a look of desperation almost. Like, that he might get on to
when
the
your
point.
friends are done, let them come find me. Your friends need to come find. Okay, bye. And then he walks back like to
Yeah,
where
man,
I'm
your
gonna
friends are.
go a little further and I'm gonna set off the firework of glitter in like a very crowded area.
Damn, I just think we have to talk to him. God damn it.
It's already happening.
It's all happening while I try to talk to him.
I don't know what the sparkle dust one does.
We'll look it up for you if you tell me which number the firework thing is, because it's on the firework
Oh.
page.
Firework. Oh no.
Fireworks Lucky Dip
Eight.
found it.
Yeah.
So you had the sparkle dust.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a popper, so you have to pull it.
Oh. Go pop it.
As soon as you pop it, you get covered in glitter.
Oh.
All the
Wonderful.
nearby children start laughing at you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a distraction.
Didn't work.
No. Fletcher, Nola, you do hear coming closer from around sort of a corner, so Ken quite to you the like the humming of the guy.
We just have to talk to him. Do we have to talk to him?
What? About what?
How did we need to get in? We found a Kenku.
He's not gonna like that.
Well, shit happens. I don't like doing this as well, so let's do it.
This is a horrible idea.
Ah, there you are.
Hi.
I
How
was
has it
wondering
been?
where you were. I don't know what Garrick's doing, but it's awfully loud. It made me hurt my ear.
Oh, he tried to
must
give
be this
you guys a performance because we just figured that the carnival is such an amazing place and you as a staff don't really get to be in it as a participant, so he
We're
tried to give you
always
guys
in
a
it as a
performance.
participant. Don't worry about us. Anyway, I'm glad you came
Yeah.
back.
About the Kenku,
Yes, I mean you upheld your end of the bargain, right?
we did find him.
Yes.
Yep.
Where are you like this?
Like what?
Why are you both saying yes, yes, yes multiple times? It makes it look very suspicious.
I don't know, Fetch.
Because we had some problems with people telling us that we over-explain everything. So we just need to keep our answers short.
Yes, but saying it multiple times doesn't make it better. I forget his voice. Was he like?
I think it was like a deeper one.
Yeah.
He's burly, yeah.
Yes.
Oh right. Well, I mean, the thing about how sort of these Feywild things work is We know when it works out. I feel like it worked out.
Oh, I
So
love
like
magic.
you don't have to lie to me, right? We're trying to help each other. Something suspicious is going on and I need to find
Yes.
out what it is. Exactly. So you don't need to act suspicious around me. Alright, now here's the deal. I can probably get Light out of there for a little bit, to investigate something on the far end of the carnival. But Witch is never gonna leave. He's gonna stay in there, so that might be your opportunity. I'm gonna let you guys in. I will try and do my best to distract Thaco, but we do not get along, so you do not have long, because he will think it's suspicious if I try and, sweet talk him for too long. Witch will be in his, trailer. Where you go from there is up to you, but just know this, the watch is attached by a chain.
What kind of chain?
Like a little chain.
Is it a magical
Have
chain
you ever
of
seen a
any
pocket
sort?
watch?
Yeah, I know,
They
but is it
usually
a
have
magical
chains on
chain
them.
or? Yes, I'm asking if it's a special kind of chain or just a
I
regular
I
pocket
don't
chain.
think so. Maybe.
Alright.
Oh, I have the worst idea to get this.
Just do it. Seriously, just do it.
Alright. I don't know where the rest of your group is, but I don't think they're gonna be joining us, are they?
I don't think so.
Alright. And he turns around and he just fully walks toward the edge, a hedge, and then a portal opens. It sort of and shapes into like an archway.
Oh, that's our way. Come on.
Let's go in.
You
Are you
just
gonna
see
get
the-
us out as well?
Yeah, I'll keep it open.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
Alright, I'm gonna go find Taco. Stay here. Oh,
I just
Taco! Taco, where are you? Oh, wait, I need to get Light out of here as well. Alright, stay here. Walks over to the trailer.
see this and stop. Like, okay.
Good, Mr. Light. That is a wonderful performance. Just around the corner. He wants everyone to enjoy it. You should go enjoy it, Mr. Light. It's beautiful. It's this little big dragonborn fella. He's doing such a wonderful thing. You should. Oh, sounds most delightful. And sort of, you guys all see Mr. Light leave. And you do hear Mr. Witch say, "Delightful, yes." Alright, well, I'm gonna go talk to Taco. Maybe he can make me some balloon animals. You want one, Mr. Witch? No, Burley, thank you. Alright, just figured I'd ask. And you see him sort of very suspiciously look over at the big archway that's still open. Oh, Taco! Taco, where are you? Can you teach me how to make a balloon bear?
Yeah, we go in.
Yeah.
Alright, roll stealth check.
Don't forget, you have hero dice and inspiration shit, right? Don't forget this, please.
Yeah, let's.
Shit, I did forget it because it's not. Oh, wait, it is. It's just.
Yeah, it's,
Alright.
it's
Hero
always my
dice.
picture that's empty while everybody's just bundling now.
You get one of mine.
I'm a hoarder, okay? Leave me alone.
Hey, it's not just you.
Do you think that a die will save this free?
You
Well,
could try.
you got it. You just have it. Throw it.
Okay, thank you.
Maybe throw yours on it
Yeah,
as well.
I will have to. With the 7, maybe I will work something out.
I mean, get at least a 10.
Nice.
You expect too much of me.
What is this?
8 and an 11. That doesn't sound good. Ugh. One more.
Oh boy. Please, 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 please. Fuck!
Well, 11 and 9, it equals 10, maybe.
You guys gonna keep the 9?
Well, I can't put anything on them anymore. Maybe Marcus or Uni
No, Marcus doesn't have anything.
or Flair.
Yeah,
Do you want a hero dice?
Yes.
I already gave
Yeah.
her hero dice.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, good.
Right. Okay, something maybe
Do
above
better.
1.
Oh, now you can roll the 6.
Okay, so have 15 and 11.
All right.
With a shit ton of die.
So there is a reality where Nola horribly stumbles on a root and then falls to the ground and takes like a bunch of damage going down and like falls unconscious essentially because wizard HP is not all that. Um, but instead you sort of manage to help each other out and try and find a more sneaky path. And yeah, you do see, sort of dressed. Hang on, I don't think I have shared with you how either of them look. Did I share with you how Burley looks?
No.
Just
No,
bugbear
you
with
described
pumpkin
it.
head.
Okay, hang on. I'll quickly save them and show them in the same way that I showed you guys Diana. So here we have Burley.
Picture? Oh, I want to see Burley badly. Burley's dope. Oh, he's even cooler than I imagined.
Look at that.
That's just awesome.
He's such a friend.
Nice.
I thought he was way more like athletic, muscly instead of. But he's just.
He's Burley.
He's my hero. He's my hero.
Mhm.
His name is literally
I
Burley.
love this guy.
And you see him currently talking to a sad-looking clown that's smoking a pipe and looks very annoyed by his company. And that's Taco. And I'll share with you what Taco looks like as well.
Oh Jesus.
Looks very unamused.
Yeah, he looks
But he
unimpressed.
does appear to be showing Burley how to make a balloon bear. So you guys have probably until Thaco is finished doing this to try and complete whatever mission you're trying to complete.
Yeah, let's search the staff area further.
We want to check the trailer, right?
Yeah, first
Sure.
the trailer.
So you see this is sort of like a setup, like a circle of trailers, but you can definitely spot which one is like the central one, just likely the one that you're aiming for. And as you approach, all is quiet.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
We are
I'm
quiet
obviously
as
whispering.
well. We are quiet as well. Okay, let's go to the central one. Let's look around, see if we see anything. Do we see anything? Something move?
Not other than Burley and Thaco, and Burley trying to position Thaco in such a way that he doesn't see that the entrance is still open, nor that you guys are sneaking around.
Okay, so let's go to the central trailer. Let's just do it. We can do this.
All right.
You know, in and out, 20-minute stealth thing.
Alright, so the trailer, like I said, it appears to be a light on inside the trailer, but you do not hear anything come from inside.
Let's check the window.
Go do that. I'm gonna be on the lookout.
I try to peek in through the window. See anything?
Sure. You see currently doing like a crossword puzzle on like a little note block. Is Mr. Witch. He's just sort of chilling in a big sofa. It looks like on the inside this thing is bigger than it is on the outside. And he's just doing a little crossword puzzle.
I assume he has the pocket watch with the chain, right?
You don't see it, but you assume he has it, because Burley said he never goes anywhere without it.
So, do you have any sleep power or something? Can you make him go to sleep?
He's an elf.
I don't think that magic is gonna work on him. And no, I don't. We need to find another way to. I never stole anything. Why am I here?
I mean, I've stolen things from people. I never stole something that's still attached by a wire to someone.
There is like very small like iron cutters in your thief's tools set.
Yeah, I know, but still, I have to get close.
So you would not just need to roll a good sleight of hand, you would need to roll a good sleight of hand and then a good thief's tools.
Well, there are possibilities. I mean, it is possible that might work.
Alright, so are we gonna get him or get him out?
I mean, we need to distract him in some way, and then sneakily do this. We can do this, right? I mean, yeah,
We
can
have
do
to.
this. We have to.
I need
So
like I'm looking at my pocket board options to see which one is a little bit more like, oh, we're sneaking around, we're doing sort of shady business. Would be this one.
would it be weird if we just knock and talk to him? Then you can talk
Yeah,
to him.
because we're not supposed to be here.
Do we have any dark? Can we make it dark or something?
Oh wow, that's such a nice bed, Taco. Thank you so much for making that. But I was hoping you could teach me how to do it on blue balloons, and not
I have
on
an
red
idea.
ones.
There,
I have an
5
idea.
seconds. Let's
I
choose.
have an idea.
Are you there?
If you...
Are
No,
you there?
but...
So then,
We could knock on the window to get his attention out, but then we would have to work in the open. If we look in, he's gonna know that we are in, so both options suck.
Yeah, I know, but we have to do something. So let's make a sound somewhere. He goes inspect it. I assume, and then we just from the back snip, and let's run.
I can fall on the ground to pretend to be unconscious in front of his trailer, and you can work with magic. I don't know, Fletch.
Maybe some
This is
magic.
not my strong suit.
Maybe something magical happened, and we are ended up here, and we are like in panic. Okay, so
No, the best if he doesn't see you, only me, and focuses on me, and then you can try to steal it from him.
so just give a scream. You fall. I'll hide under the trailer. If he's near you, I will cut it. Do it.
And knock on the trailer door. No, I'm gonna knock first, then scream, then fall.
yeah,
Guys,
get your
under
boy
the
Burley
trailer.
into trouble. Do it.
Why Birdie?
How did you get in here? Who left the gate?
I don't I don't remember. I don't know what I
barely
am.
left the gateway open.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, we know, but we don't know. Oh, but it's still open.
We know, but we
Damn it,
don't know.
It's still open.
Wait, is it
Yeah, but
visible?
they're gonna blame Burley for the fact that you snuck in. So if you want to do
Yeah.
that, like Nola's pretty smart, so Nola would realize
But is
like
the
if you're
gate-
gonna lay down and pretend to be unconscious, you likely got in here because Burley did something wrong. Because Burley's supposed to keep the gate closed.
Right.
We can do a survey. We are making an essay on carnival people.
Like I know you guys are stressing out because you're trying to make this up on the spot, which is what your characters are doing. But also Nola has high intelligence, and I want to help you.
Yeah, thank you.
I thought you
survey?
had an amazing idea.
Are we gonna do a survey? Are we really gonna do a survey?
I mean,
I-
we have to get close to him. I can cut it. I will take the watch, but we have to be quick in, quick out. And he can't see us. How do we do that? Do we have invisibility potions or something? Do we,
No, I do not. Do you know how
many
powerful magic is that?
entrances does this trailer have?
How many what?
Entrances does this trailer have?
One. It's like a trailer, like a traditional a horse would pull it, like one of those gypsy trailers, you know,
Yeah. and
like
he would
traveling
see-
carnival type thing.
That's the problem. He would see me get in. That's the whole
Yeah.
shitty thing. And I was like, maybe cut the bottom out of it.
No, that is way too messy. If we're gonna do an open survey, it's gonna be the same because who let us in?
Oh right, that's a beautiful blue bear. Mm-hmm. You see, Burley looks over towards you guys and sort of makes a hand motion, like, hurry the fuck up. Now, if I'm gonna try and make one, and you tell me if I'm doing it right. All right? Okay, here I go.
Are we doing the survey? I don't want to get him in trouble. This is not gonna work.
No.
God.
In the meantime, I think you see Union or Blossom and Flare sort of like peek in through the fucking archway, like, what the fuck is going on?
Maybe.
Oh, we get the firework.
Oh. Just.
Just throw it in the trailer. Just put
Yeah, throw it in the
I-
trailer through the
chaos
window.
will lead him out. You can get it
Yeah.
because he's
Okay.
distracted
Sure.
by the pixie.
Fletch, you would see two options for this. You could try with a like a sleight of hand or a thief's tools to like very carefully open the window and like chuck it in through the window, or you could try with a stealth check and try and like open the door and chuck it in that way.
I will do it with a stealth check.
All right. DC is a bit
I
higher
will-
because you're opening
will-
the door that's
oh.
not already open.
Is it 20 enough?
It is. So
Ah, nice.
you chuck in the firework, which is the Trixie Fixie firework.
Mhm.
I love this. When the string is pulled, 8 sparkling pixies zip out at the end and spiral around nearby people, causing mischief, such as untying shoelaces, tipping heads, and splashing drinks. So, as you do this, and you sort of like aim it into the trailer and then pop the end, and the pixies shoot into the trailer. Immediately, one of them flies up to his crossword puzzle and starts making a drawing all across it. One of them starts like, there's like little trophies for like best theme park of the year, blah blah. Starts like tipping all the trophies off a shelf. Immediately, Mr. Witch gets up and says, "No, stop, please, God, Taco, Taco," and he sort of. You see, he's like trying to convince the pixies to stop, but he's not really trying. And then he steps outside and walks over to Taco and Burley, who are in the middle of balloon animaling. You can see Burley is purposefully doing it wrong.
Well, I assume.
Taco, I have a problem in my trailer. Some pixies got in or something. You see, Taco turns around, doesn't say anything, rolls his eyes, and then starts heading toward the trailer. And you see Mr. Witch sort of goes, "I don't know what happened, but boy, am I bothered by this." And then sort of like, "Burley, why are you making a balloon animal?" And Burley goes, "Yes, what do you think of my bear?
Taco-
Isn't
yeah.
this a beautiful
Taco
bear,
is
Mr.
away.
Witch?"
As Taco is away, sneak behind Mr. Witch, and it's time for the snippety snip.
Alright.
I'm looking at my hammer just for like maybe unconscious. No, okay. Snip, snip. It's good.
Alright.
I'll try it.
So I need a sleight of hand first to try and sort of like you can see the little chain sort of like hanging out of the like from where the belt where a belt would be, like a belt loop, hanging down and then back up toward a pocket. So you could do them in any order. You could first try and snap the thing and then try and pick the locket out, or you could try and pick the pocket watch out first and then sort of snip it afterward. It's 2 checks essentially. But these are sort of like, if you get caught at this point, you're really in some shit, as is Burley most likely, so.
Yeah, let's start with the BBA.
Alright.
So first sleight of hand, which missed 25. That helps.
Use my BB-8 for the second check.
Good. Which is Thief Tools. Which is a 24. Which I pray is enough. I mean, this comes naturally, like. And sneakily moving back. Not running, just trying to sneak away.
Alright. As you sneak away, I need you, both of you, because I assume Nola's also sneaking
Yeah,
away,
obviously.
to make one last stealth check.
Oh god.
14.
Nice. So as Nola fucking somersaults out of there, being supported, of course, by Fletcher, you do have the pocket watch. At which point, Taco steps out of the trailer and goes, "Now, I don't know what happened, but the pixies are gone, Mr. Witch." He goes, "Thank you. They messed up my puzzle," and then he walks back into the trailer.
Aw.
And then Burley goes, "Alright, anyway," and then he pulls the little bear and it sort of shoots off and he goes, "Bye, Taco," and then also walks out after you guys and closes the thing behind you. And then he takes off his helmet because he just profuse sweat on the top of his face. He goes, "I'm gonna be back later. You guys figure out what you're gonna do next." And he sort of just walks off.
Do you want a snack?
Yes.
I give him one of my snacks.
Oh,
thank you.
He sort of walks. "I'm gonna go hang out with Diana for a little bit."
You do that.
Yeah. And he walks off.
Nola,
Oh, boy.
why don't we plan these things in front of that we are standing there?
Why did you drag me into a sneak mission? I'm a scholar, for God's sake, not a thief.
You're fucking smart. I need brains on these missions. And
Listen,
you know magic.
not this kind of magic. I can give you a high five with magic.
I can
Listen,
use a hug
you-
with magic.
I have a lot of
I
glitters.
hug you with a mage hand.
I hug it back.
It pats you on the back. Don't know.
Finger hug.
Did you do it?
I want to make a sleight of hand check by bumping into to Blossom and just slip it in her pocket.
No!
Okay.
Don't do that!
Listen, man, you overestimate me sometimes.
No
But
one
it's
notices you do this. Not even yourself.
Well, did I do it? Did you do it?
Is he covered in glitters now as well? Because I'm covered in glitters.
Your passive perception is more than 5 lower than Fletcher's sleight
Yeah,
of
I'm
hand.
aware.
So I would say Nola is the only one who notices because you're the only one that's within 5 of the roll that Jasper did. Nola notices that Fletcher's hand has glitter on it, even though it didn't have glitter on it when you exited the thing. But other than that, it's like...
Did you do it?
Yep,
Yeah, we did it.
we did. Thanks for the firework.
You got it.
Yeah,
I think you paid for that. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
Yeah, you did.
Alright, so we got it. What's the plan now?
Now Garrick needs to talk to them, right? You need the information, Garrick.
Yes, but
I'm still
how?
playing orchestra.
Is
yeah,
Mr. Light still there?
Yeah, Mr. Light would have showed up. You can see he's sort of more carnival workers, because you did announce it was for the workers, have sort of joined and showed up. And you can see Mr. Light is mainly going to his workers saying, I'm so sorry, I had no idea you wanted this sort of thing. I really thought that we were doing the right thing. I'm just so sorry. And you can see everyone around is getting sad because Mr. Light is sad.
I would call off it. Mr. Light, you're doing everything right. This was a personal gift I wanted to give because you give us such a great carnival.
You don't
Please
think
don't
the
be
carnival
sad.
has enough joy in it, do you?
It does. That's why I want to even increase it because it's so amazing. So are you,
He wants to
and
be
all you
Monarch.
do.
You think that this corner needs a performer, do you?
So I didn't understand what you said. Like Marcus didn't understand.
You think this corner needs a performer when it doesn't already? I have let you down!
You did, Mr. Light. It was just a gift I wanted to give you.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. 18.
That's very nice of you. That is very nice of you. Everyone should take an example of this, Mr. Mr. Redford. Everyone should take an example out of this young man trying to bring joy to the masses through the medium of music. A beautiful statement, I must admit. A beautiful statement indeed. I bow to you. I bow to you.
As they're talking, I'm gonna stand in a way so that Garrick sees me, but Mr. Light doesn't. And I'm gonna gesture to Garrick.
I am not very smart.
Intelligence check.
I'm very sorry. I'm very, very stupid.
Make an intelligence check.
It's 6.
Nice.
You don't know. You see Nola. She's gesturing something.
Well,
Maybe she's waving at you? You think
she
she's
looks
maybe
very-
wait, is she flirting? What is she doing?
She looks very panicked. I'm getting panicked.
I'm taking out a piece of paper and just drawing in pictograms again. A pocket watch?
I don't know if you can see that from here.
Oh, I'm gonna approach, don't worry. I'm gonna draw a pocket watch and like a comic book text bubble. So like literally 2 pictograms, a pocket watch and the bubble. And I'm gonna write it down in a big font and then just hold it up. After a second thought, I'm gonna take it back down.
You are
do a
aware that you're
check mark.
standing in a position where Garrick can see you and Mr. Light cannot, and there's like 50 other people around, right?
Can I make myself into a position that I'm closer to Garrick, but still out of Mr. Light's sight?
Yeah, but there's 50 other people also there, right? You know.
Sure. Sorry, excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Really
I
sorry.
think Christina understands the point I'm trying to make.
No.
Friends maybe want to intervene with this plan?
Yeah.
Nola, give me the paper.
What?
Give me the
Stop,
paper.
stop.
All right. Oh. All right. Yeah. You got it.
Filled it up.
Mm-hmm.
Just walking to my brother. Ah, bro. How are you doing? How did the performance go?
I simply must be going.
I want to high five you
Au
and
revoir.
slip the paper in your hand.
I hope you all enjoyed this. Mr. Light, may I have just a second of your time? I know
I'm
you're very busy.
Unfortunately. I must go back. I must away.
Please, this
Away
is
I
very,
must.
this is very
He starts taking
important. Mr.
tiny
Light.
little steps, sort of like
Yeah.
back toward like the thing, like very
While
dramatic.
looking at us, right? Oh.
Yeah.
Please, Mr. Light, just 1 second of your time.
Just walk with him. I'm pushing Garrett towards. Just walk with him.
I'm not only dumb, I'm also very heavy. No, just kidding. Yeah,
I kick you in the right places.
I would try to go after him just a little bit.
Mm.
I beg of you, just
Now,
1 second of your time.
Garrick, I understand that you're interested in becoming a performer at Carnival, and this is something we can discuss at a later time. My people will contact your people, no need for you to contact us. I do not have time to talk with you. I have a carnival to run, and
It
the
is about
crowning
the
of the
carnival.
Witchlight Monarch is getting ever closer. And you see he waves to the staff, and you can immediately hear the sort of final hour tick in.
I'll take this as a hint that I will be trying to talk to him at the crowning. I'll
Uh,
quickly miss a
no,
lot.
no,
it's
no.
the hint that the time
No.
is running out. It's
Yeah.
now or never.
Now or never.
Yeah,
This is
with
more
that,
the indicator that this is the reason why you stole the pocket watch. If he was just gonna stop and talk to you, you wouldn't have to steal the pocket watch. He is
Yeah.
very busy. He's on a schedule. He is going.
Please, Mr. Light, this is very important. This is about the future of the carnival. This is not about me wanting to join, even though it's quite nice that you
He's walking away.
consider. Sir, please!
He's
Hedge opens for him.
Okay,
Remind me what the pocket watch does.
It might
again.
be it's part of the time that you only have left on this carnival, sir. The time that you hold in your hand.
The thing starts closing.
We know about the portal, and we have your watch. I don't know anymore. I try to be subtle somehow.
Nice.
At that very moment, you see Mr. Witch step out of the trailer in the distance through the very small opening that's still there, turn to Mr. Light and say, "Someone took my watch." And at that point, you also say watch at the same time. We have your watch. At which point, Mr. Light turns around and immediately the hedge reopens.
I can just see his head coming out like.
Now, I must have heard you incorrectly. Something. Watch? No.
Could we talk?
You? No.
Could we talk in private, please?
Of course, anything for my good friends. And sort of looks over his shoulder, very sort of. You don't need an insight check. He's very stressed out by this fact. And looks over at Mr. Witch and then says, "Of course, we can have a little chat over here on the inside where no one can see us. Come."
Yeah.
Right here, outside.
In the crowd.
In the crowd.
What? Not in the crowd. Are you crazy?
Well,
Go
with
inside
witnesses.
with Eric, yeah.
They're not gonna tell us anything. In the crowd.
You see,
No,
Mr.
but-
Light leans on one caravan on the inside, and then Mr. Witch walks over and sort of leans against the other one.
Yeah, I would go in. I don't have to
Go
watch
by
it. I go
yourself.
in.
Well, let's two of us. Let's go in and maybe Nola, Blossom, keep outside here.
Mhm.
Just if we don't come out in well, what should we say? 10 minutes?
I throw you my ring. Got an eye on you.
I give Nola her ring back.
Oh, yeah, right.
I wouldn't let Garrick alone in there.
I'm
Okay.
already in.
As the two of you walk in, and it would appear that the other three are staying out, the hedge starts closing.
Mhm.
Now, of course, you didn't make such a bold statement as a lie.
No.
And then Mr. Witch goes, "But we're gonna need some proof, kid. I mean,
The last half of the place where I cut the chain is the small little thing. Throwing at him.
no, you put the chain. You put it in Blossom's
Yeah, I
pocket.
put the whole thing, but maybe a little part of it. Well, you know what?
No, the chain is attached. Blossom has it.
Yeah,
If you break the
I just
chain, then
described
the
it
one of the
as
one thing is
perfectly as it was. Well, with just a little golden chain with like 4 chain links on it, it's easy snip. How was your balloon demonstration?
Atrocious, but I want to make sure that you actually have my watch before we say anything.
Just,
Typical thing, right, pixies?
just show him the watch.
Oh, you think I brought the watch right here, but he can take it from us? Oh no, we are just talking here.
We're not trying to actually, like,
Well,
We are
as you
not
know,
talking about anything if you're not going to show us your hand.
I'll look
Oh.
at Fletch.
You're already sitting on our side of the table looking over our shoulder at our hands, and you're still not refusing to show us yours.
I'm not refusing. You lost your watch.
Alright.
And
And then
right-
opens the hedge again. Then go find the watch.
Show him the watch.
Blossom,
Huh?
come over here.
Why?
Just come.
Okay. Clang, clang, clang.
Why are you
Looking-
covered in glitter? Delightful, but why?
One of the poppers.
Look in your left pocket, Blossom.
What did you do? So,
Ooh, a magic trick! There's my fucking watch.
I love him so much.
And then sort of Witch looks over at Light and Light goes, but it was a good magic trick, wasn't it?
Oh, I love him so much.
Is this your watch?
He's my hero.
Yes, that is my watch. What do you want?
Okay. We were trying to. I'll try to make it fast. We're trying to obviously help this carnival, and we try to find
Yes,
the.
you were on such a good track, honestly! We had wanted to invite you over for tea, but things sort of happened and started spiraling, and then this sort of Kenku came, and we really don't know what's up with that, and
It's about the Kenku. We found the Kenku that was doing mischief because we wanted to help, but they were, but they were not going to stop, and they also have a few. They just wanted information about something. And I'll just look around. There's nobody else in our earshot, right?
Taco is.
Can we talk openly? And I'll just hold my hand out to Thaco, but I look at Mr. Witch and Mr. Light.
You see, Witch looks at Taco looks at Witch, they nod at each other, and then Witch goes, "No, you cannot trust him with anything. Get out here, Taco." Taco nods his head to the side, shrugs like, "Yeah, that's fair," and then walks off.
I love it.
Okay, once he's gone, it's like, they were this Kenku person was worried about their patron, right? About
Yeah.
in the Feywild, and they're just trying to get into the Feywild to see if they're okay. And they told us that you have information. Pretty sure they were pretty sure you have a portal to the Feywild, and they just want to get through. That is the whole deal.
Is this the information you want in return for the watch?
No, we
We
also want something to know about the things that we lost 8 years ago. Here at the carnival, something stole shit from us.
Oh,
Is that a bird?
I see.
Wait, focus.
Well, it's a two bird, one stone type of situation. Aren't you lucky? Yeah, they're very lucky, you're right. Now,
I love him so much.
let's say We tell you the whole truth, the full truth, and nothing but the truth. Hand on my heart, grope to die, all that stuff. May we expect the watch back?
Would you be willing to let this Kenku go through the portal to the Feywild? We are kind of in a deal.
Stand up.
Well, technically, it would not. He also has Candlefoot's voice, so
He would return it.
it might be important.
Now, brother, I would say that being unable to run our carnival would sort of null our side of the whole situation. Yes, that is true. Without the watch, we cannot really hold up our side, so I guess we could let this one person slip into the Feywild somewhat unnoticed. Yes, exactly! Somewhat unnoticed, under the radar. Delightful. Now, yes, so, if we tell you about this portal that we may or may not have, honest truth, hope to die, all that stuff that I just said, can we have the watch back?
There's
But my
nothing.
friends also had some questions about
If it-
things they lost.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
and the lost thing, yes. Look at you, you're already learning so many things about the Feywild. I didn't quite catch your names.
Lost things.
I didn't throw it.
Mr. Witcher, Mr. Light, I know this doesn't sound like it, but we're really trying to help the whole carnival, and I know it doesn't look like it because we stole your watch. But yes, if we get all the things, the information and whatnot, I don't see a reason why not to give you back the watch. We're not here to destroy the carnival, but to help
We
everyone.
love this carnival.
I waited so
That
long to
is
get back
a
there.
good thing to hear. Very well. I will start with your own personal quest, because that seems the most dire. It's not that question of like, do you want the good news first or the bad news first? Mr. Whitgood, I always ask for the bad news first. It makes me feel
Oh.
better.
Me too, actually.
Yes. Anyway, I'll start with your personal thing. Let's say we really like running this carnival, and a while ago, some witches approached us with a very generous offer to allow us to sort of keep this carnival and have the original owners shipwrecked in the Shadowfell, so that we might keep this carnival longer, in return for some, sneaky children's skills. And we have sort of been dealing with them for a little bit, but we have heard recently they've gotten very ambitious and have may or may not messed with some Feywild denizens by doing so. That's why I said it's sort of two birds, one stone sort of situation, if you catch my drift. I think they're catching the drift. I think so too. Yes, they look like very smart children, don't they? No. Anyway.
Oh, fair enough.
That's fair.
So,
Yes.
Tsunami.
So, I suppose without being able to run the carnival, our deal with the witches is sort of void, which is that we're not allowed to send anyone to the Feywild. But as long as we're not running the carnival, technically their deal doesn't apply. It's a perfect loophole! Very well. So anyway, we've been stealing these children's skills because these children snuck into our carnival without paying, and, it's still the Feywild, and it's still tit for tat. If you're gonna come play our games, you owe us something. I think we have one shelved away somewhere. So if you know what you want, we can give one of your friends back their childhood skill. You might want to have a chat with your friends about that in a little bit. Now, the second thing, yes. You need to go to the Hall of Illusions. There's a specific mirror all the way in the back. You'll know it when you see it. When you look into it, it's sort of... You already know it, don't you?
There was this little girl in the mirror.
Yes, it must be one of the little minions of the witches. They're keeping an eye on the carnival ever since we made this deal with the witches, so...
That is the portal?
Yes, all you need to do is stand in front of the portal and say the magic words. Hither, thither, here and there, wander, yonder, show us where. And it opens the portal.
Yeah, we're gonna need that in writing.
No.
Oh.
Hither, thither, here and there.
Yeah.
Show us wonder.
Oh, you're so
No.
close.
Hither,
Yeah, she
thither,
must be
here
the
and
smartest one in
there.
the group.
Hither,
Dither, here and there, wander yonder, show me where. Or show us where, depending on if you're going by yourself or as a group.
Wonder yonder show us there.
Show us me there.
Where?
Where?
It's a good rhyme.
I
Okay.
know! Isn't it delightful?
It is.
It's not.
It's just duality of our DM. It's perfect.
Duality of man.
Okay.
Anyway.
So we got the information. We got the way how to get the king them into this.
And
Then we get the voice back.
one
Then
more question.
So, if you would kindly open the portal, we can give you the watch back.
The Cancun had one more question.
The thing is, we cannot open the portal. But we have told you how to open it.
No, the door here. The
Just
thorns.
the head thing. Oh, yes, of course.
but wait.
Cancun had
Why
one
do
more
you think that we
question.
trap children here and then eat them? We're not witches. Yes, of course we don't trap children and eat them. Anyway.
No questions asked.
He wanted to. The Cancun wanted to know about what's happening with their patron. I don't know if they would know.
Who is their patron?
Sabina, right?
Reina.
Zybilna! That bitch, we don't like her.
Any more information, maybe?
Can these be
Always on like the good side of everything. I like her. I don't.
Can these be your DMPCs, please?
Um,
Whatever.
No.
Anyway,
Okay,
witches may or may not been saying they wanted to take over her realm or something. So, could be the witches. Yes,
Oh,
but we are in no position to deal with the witches. Because it will make us lose the carnival! Something we do not want, now do we?
no, would be
So,
very sad.
Yes.
Let's inspect the watch. At this
Well,
point.
Well, we were gonna talk with their friends about that thing.
Yeah, but these seem like fair guys, right?
Do
I
they?
mean,
yeah,
hang
we did our part. They did the part of the deal.
yeah, I mean, I
Taco! Taco, darling! Taco! Come here, oh boy! He starts making like these little dog calling noises. See, Taco walks over. While so the duality I'm trying to present, which is very hard. Mr. Witch is sort of this like no emotion at all.
Mhm.
Taco
Oh,
is
you're
more
doing it
like
great.
Snape. You know, sort of
Mhm.
like that's the duality I'm trying to present, but it's very hard because they're very close to
Mhm.
each
Yeah.
other.
Lucky for you.
Exactly. That's what he was doing with the pixies. You're like, and the pixies are gone. You called. Yes. Please get the jar. You know, the jar with the thing. The jar inside the thing with the thing. You know what I'm talking about. Obviously. Walks around, walks towards the carriage.
Obviously.
I shall simply give you the jar, and it is for you to decide who of your friends get their
Oh.
thing back. Isn't that delightful? I bet that they're gonna fight each other for it. No, don't say that, brother. They're almost adults. Surely they can come to some sort of conclusion for this.
Well,
No, I don't remember losing anything, so I'm good.
can I ask?
You're bad with animals. There you go.
I can live with that. I don't know.
Huh.
Nola cannot write, so that seems like a bigger issue.
Maybe
Well,
have
kind
a
of
discussion
makes
when you're all
sense.
together.
Yeah, maybe do that.
Would it actually make sense, Blossom? You loved Juniper so much, and then now you hate
It's
that
okay.
cat so much.
Wait,
Oh.
yes, but
Are you not
Okay.
aware that from one day to the other day, things sort of changed for you?
things change a lot. I just moved here as well, so it's just a little blurry.
What do you mean you just moved here?
Oh, my mom worked for a carnival. No, not a carnival, a circus. And so we just moved. And then I met them. And then the circus thing, your circus, So it's all a little bit blur. You know?
I suppose. Do you think your other friends also don't know?
I don't know, they seem pretty certain about that they lost something.
Very
Well,
well.
I realized once we came here and talked about it. But yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
Where's
there's a
maybe you
reason
could-
you're not really able to find a job in one tavern. It's because you don't have that face, you know? People don't really want to.
Oh, I thought it was because I'm Dragonborn.
No, it's because
No.
of the thing. You're not very likable for, like, strangers, you know? Like, they look at you
Oh.
for one glance, and it's like, fine for one time. But then if they see you a second time, and a third time, it makes them not want to go to that tavern anymore. Must be hard for a bard.
So it's not my music.
No, your music is delightful, it's your face. Sort of the
Oh.
aura you're channeling.
First date ever.
Have
Okay.
you also never wondered why your fiery friend lacks any form of confidence?
Well, yeah. But still, we would need to talk to them.
Of
They're
course.
outside.
Meanwhile, Thaco comes back with a jar that has a single sort of like a firefly, like a bead of light that is sort of just moving around in this jar trying to get out. Thank you. Here you are. Present it to your friends and make your decision and it'll know what to do.
Two.
Wait,
We have two
is it?
jars.
Do I
We
give
got
it?
We got it. Okay, let's talk to the other two.
I give it back now,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, I want to take the watch. Just
Yes.
give me the watch.
Yeah.
They
give the
held
watch
their part
back.
of
I
it.
can steal it off you again and give the watch. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Oh, I was
Uh,
about to do it myself, but okay.
Before Willow, Blossom visited. Like, will he kick us out of the carnival now? After we done the portal?
Just remember, Garrick didn't only try to make the carnival a better place for the people here, but also for the staff.
Yes. I suppose we do not have to kick you out, we don't. No, we don't.
Okay.
Because you have made today a good day. I mean, how else would we have talked with that pestery little Kenku and then gotten rid of him to... Excellent. Excellent, good day. Yes. If only we had a way to reward them. I'm sure they will find out in due time if we have a way to reward them. Very well. And opens the archway.
Mhm.
You are not dismissed from the carnival, but if you return in 8 years, please bring your best behavior.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Oh,
Right.
by the way, amazing carnival. Love the extra rides. Awesome. Tickets, amazing. Thank you
Thaco,
for the
give
hammer.
these children balloon animals. Thaco sort of like snips his fingers, and for each of you, a balloon animal. It's helium. Like you hold it by a string, and it sort of like floats in the air, appears. It's whatever animal you would want. It's like Thaco knows what animal you would want.
He's a good clown.
He's a very good clown, yes. He's not very enthusiastic, but he's good.
Yeah, I thank you. And I'll turn around and go to the others.
I will open the balloon a little bit. Let's go on it.
You do what?
Helium.
From the balloon. Yeah, okay. I thought you were gonna maybe open the jar a little bit. I was like, you do what?
No. I'm evil. Not good.
Put in a
Also,
straw.
Garrick
Oh,
is
cool.
holding the jar, so, you know.
Are you still holding the jar? Or do you think you're holding the jar?
It's leaving my hand. It's gone. Yeah.
It's good.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going. Hey, we're back.
Oh,
How
by the
it
way,
went?
I grab a little cloth
Oh my
tissue
God.
thing and give it to Blossom. Like, your whole face is under the glitter. Maybe.
I know, I'll fix it later.
Yeah, maybe just.
Aw.
No, but then also the butterfly goes away, and I'm really
Oh, yeah.
just
Oh, yeah,
love the
we have-
butterfly.
Ooh, we still have the awesome tattoos and face paint.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, I could have used that for stealth. Crap.
Lola, Flair.
Probably.
We,
Yeah.
we
How did
kind
it
of
go?
it went very well actually. But we have something to talk about. About this. Now that it's gone. No, hold up the
Falls on the
the
floor.
jar. Let's call it the jar, right? The jar. Uh,
What is it?
This is seemingly they gave us one chance to get back what we lost 8 years ago, but only one of us. I don't.
Oh,
Yeah, I think we have to discuss who gets whatever we lost back.
how do we know
Who
what
wants
we
it?
lost?
Well, they told me and Blossom what we lost.
I mean, maybe if we all tell what we lost, and then we vote, and not voting on ourselves, maybe we get a majority for the person who gets his thing back.
No, I'm okay if
I'm good.
if I don't get it back.
Wait, what did you guys lose?
People don't tend to like me the second time they see me. That's why I never could hold a gig in a tavern.
Oh,
And
cleric.
well, I thought it was because of a dragonborn and because I'm kind of overweight, I don't know. Thought my smell. But still, and for Blossom, I'll just give
It
Blossom
doesn't
it.
matter. I'm good.
It's
Not
about,
Are
me.
you sure?
about the animals.
What about them?
I don't want to talk for Blossom.
Oh, I think I know.
Oh, and we know
I think
about,
Nola would make that connection. No.
we know about Flair. By the way, Flair, they told us what you... Do you know what you miss?
I mean, I do. I mean, it's a weird spiral because I am technically stronger than you, but I don't feel that way.
So we kind of...
I honestly, I just thought that was the gym mindset, but I guess it's not.
Body dysmorphia.
I followed Joey Swartz and he's way too big. I want to be that big. Yeah, it's the what do you call it?
Self-confidence. That's
Thank
what
you.
he said.
Forgot the word. The confidence about what you have,
What about
about
you,
your
Flash?
strength.
I got accustomed to thinking that's a gym mindset, I guess.
I think the
know.
problem is that,
I think that's
however,
a good mindset. We should work on that.
I think that's the problem. I think it will
That's
never
what that's
return. If we don't use this thing for you, you will never lose that mindset. That's the whole thing.
You will
I
ever
mean,
feel like you're not enough.
What about you two? I kind of get Fletch, but I thought it's just, puberty. You don't really pay attention to a lot of things.
What
Hey,
did you
Fletch.
lose?
Fletch.
What did you lose, Flash?
I'm having a hard time to focus on things. I mean, remembering short term, difficult.
Oh yeah,
And
you do
well, I
that.
found a way around it, and it's not as worse as what you have to go through, Garrick.
Yeah.
Well, I get 1 gig per tavern. What about you, Nola? I never really realized.
Now that I have to actually think about it, I do remember loving to write as a kid, and now it's just unbearable. I mean, even Kettle's team teased my handwriting. And I remember spending hours just practicing it. So I think it might be connected. That I cannot focus on the letters as well, and they just slip away, and I cannot write as neatly as I would like to. And then whenever I have to read a book or a scroll, it just takes me 3 times as much time as all of my peers. But I also found a way around it. I mean, I make a lot of annotation and my own notes, and I use colors to highlight the things, and then I draw the pictograms to remember it better. So I just kind of got over it.
Well, I don't think this is spawned to the carnival itself. I think we have time. If we want to think about it, we can go and, well, Kettle Steam said they will find us, but so they can go to. They
At
can
this
go
point,
to,
you have said my name twice. You just need a third one to summon me for real. You hear somewhere in the back of your head.
Oh, that's unsettling.
Hmm?
We kind of got what you wanted and what we wanted.
Who are you talking to?
Don't you hear Kettle Steam?
Oh, there I am. Hello.
Oh, you
What the
actually.
hell?
Oh, you actually meant it with
You
3
see,
times.
walking up toward you, looking like a dwarf with an immaculately braided beard. Hello. Yes. Yeah. When you say my name 3 times, I just feel summon. It's part of the Feywild thing.
I actually thought it was just a joke about your presence, but okay.
No, I don't joke. Sorry.
Does this
I'm
also
very
work when-
funny when I don't have my own voice, because then I just repeat other people's jokes. But it's hard to come up with your own.
we got our part of the deal. We know how to open the portal that you can get through.
Tell me, please. I've been on my best behavior. You see, sort of wiping some custard from the corner of his mouth. Carnival is actually quite enjoyable if you don't have to, cause mayhem the whole time.
Yes.
Oh, I guess why?
We
I
know.
realized.
Where we?
The portal is in the Hall of Illusions, and we know the words how to open it, so you can actually go through.
Excellent.
The Park Portal.
The last one in the back of the hall.
In the Hall of Delusions.
Uh,
Big one.
There can be a reflection of a little girl.
Alright, I mean,
Sometimes.
And
since your
your
little clown friend is there, do you want to accompany me there and see me
Yes.
off? And then you can be certain that I hold up my end of the bargain.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
one thing, your patron might be involved with some witches.
Yeah, those hags,
Yeah,
They want to
fucked
take
us
over.
as well, so maybe just deal with them.
They
Who
want
are
to.
these? Who are these witches?
Names.
One of them is.
Lorna Lightstraw,
Yeah.
Scarabella Nightshade, Annalyn Moongrave.
The Hourglass Coven.
Oh, it's a cool name. And seemingly they want to overtake. Their.
Overtake Sibylna's realm. Prismir is a
Yes.
beautiful realm. It makes sense, I suppose. Alright. Well, I suppose I will have to see myself off to Prismir then, and rescue Sibylna.
So
We'll
you
come
do.
with you to
Yes.
the portal.
Yeah, well,
Delightful.
come with you.
Excellent. Thank you.
So you actually have to fight them.
I hope not. Many things in the Feywild can be solved without a fight, you see.
So
Good to know.
Let's go.
not part of the deal, but would you maybe try to, because they took our like something from us, like we
Qualities?
said before, a quality from each of us.
Oh.
We can only return one. We got a gift from Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. But would you be able to maybe just hold your eye out open for those?
I will hold my eye out for lost little children's things, yes.
Then consider yourself having allies on this side as well.
Wonderful.
Okay, let's go. I'll just start going to the Hall of Illusion.
Very well. Yeah, and you are accompanied by Kettle's team, and as you get to the Hall of Illusions, you see that there is like 5 more Kettle's teams already sort of waiting there. Because you didn't think that was just one of me, did you?
I did.
And they all start heading into the Hall of Illusions. They all
this
pull out a
might-
ticket and get their tickets punched.
Before the last one goes in, would you
Oh.
give back the voice, please?
Well, we want to make sure the portal works first.
Oh,
Yeah,
you want
makes
the
No.
freight?
It's the deal. It's okay. I'll trust you.
So I have punches left for all of us, so I can punch for each one of us.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Sure.
Yeah, I know.
Nice.
So you all
Our
punch back
tickets.
into the Hall of Illusions. Those that were in here before, you see the same things in each of these mirrors, and those that weren't in here before, you see the things I described 2-3 episodes ago.
Mm.
Watch that episode. I don't remember. It was like a month ago. I'm
Yeah,
gonna describe it different this time, and I don't want to do that. So,
It's okay.
and you make your way to that very forest mirror where you had seen the little pig girl before, and you see like the 6-7 kettle steams that are here sort of like line up, and then the one in front will sort of take a bow toward you, and then as he stands up, what phrase did you tell Kettlestein to say?
I was about to say him and tell him it's hither thither, here and there, wonder yonder. Show me where if he wants to go alone, and show us where if there's more people that want to go in.
All right. So he goes in
Go forward.
Garrick's exact voice speaks. Hither thither, here and there, wonder yonder. Show us where, because it was like part of a different sentence and it's spliced together. And then you see the mirror sort of shimmers and starts actually waving like it's a pool of water with a single drop in it. And you see the first kettle steam sort of reach his hand in and step in, and then the second one steps in, and the third one steps in, the fourth one steps in, and the fifth one. Show us where, show us where. Garrick Redford, the last one steps in, and then it sort of stops shimmering. Back on.
Let's check on the clown.
I really hope they kept their deal. Okay, and I just run against a mirror, obviously, and then try to get out.
Yeah, sure. Oh, you can already hear it. You're not even outside yet, but you can hear someone outside very excited.
They're going out.
Oh, me oh my, I can sing, I can fight. I shouldn't fight, I'm at the carnival. It's wonderful. Oh,
Hello, Kennefoot.
you must have
Hello.
done this, haven't you?
We did
Yep.
it.
Mhm.
You little sneaks. Buck, 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 buck. I won't actually touch you. It's part of the contract we signed. Now, I might be able to arrange for each of you one last free ride of your choice. Unless you have none, of course. I mean, the parade, the final parade, is sadly about to start, so I don't think we have much more time. But I can probably get you into one as a reward for this.
Anyone want to ride?
I'm okay.
Snail
I
race?
just want
No,
Kendall
really.
to go talk to his girlfriend. That's most important right now.
We had our fun. It's good.
Yeah.
Do you think that Palusha will forgive me? Do you think
Yeah.
that she will understand?
I think if
think
you
she will.
explain what happened.
I think we actually did talk to her, so yeah.
What did she say?
No, we didn't.
I think we did.
We have not talked to the mermaid.
Did we not?
Nope.
This is out of character. Okay.
Oh.
Then I wouldn't have said it in
happened.
character as well. I'm sure. Just explain it.
Hmm. And if she
Alright.
doesn't, then that love is not true, so it doesn't.
Well, I will
Leave.
have to go find her, alright. And he starts walking toward where Palusha normally would be. But I believe when you last went to check out Palusha, was Kettlesteam there?
No.
I don't think so.
Alright, I don't remember. Sure. But as you sort of are halfway there, right in front of the big top, Candlefoot keeps walking, but you hear over the intercoms, "Ladies and gentlemen, and other folk from around the realms, the Witchlight Carnival is coming to an end. Please gather at the edges of the pathways for the parade and the crowning of the Witchlight Monarch. We, from the Witchlight Carnival, thank you for your visit and hope we will see you again." Yeah. And you see immediately sort of people start like crowding at the sides of the carnival, and even like very gentle plant life starts sort of springing out from the path, sort of creating these barricades off the side to allow this parade to happen in the center.
I'm
Yeah,
just
we are standing up front.
I'm just looking at the others like I know it has been very chaotic and well, scary almost, but thank you for going to the carnival. Like I had a good time.
It was nice.
Yeah.
And then okay time.
Are we sure that the jar is going to work if we leave the
Well,
carnival.
I feel you should open the jar, Carrick.
I think so too.
but for whom?
For you.
You.
Why me?
Because
we
all
can
of
I
us
mean,
somehow adapted to whatever we lost, but you have no influence over how people perceive you. And in your line of work, that is pretty damn much important. Plus, I think you deserve to be noticed for who you actually are, and not what the hacks took away from you.
You're
oh
one
yeah, and
damn-
your music could
Yeah.
kind of be appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
You're one damn good musician, bro. You deserve this.
He's tearing up a bit. Absolutely. Thank you.
Okay.
Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
You know, I like peer pressure. Now open up the jar.
Sure.
I guess I'll open up the jar.
As you open up the jar, the little firefly sort of moves its way out. It's just a little ball of light, right? You don't even see like a firefly or anything. And then it flies right toward where your heart is. Sort of a warmth spreads out from there. And you all already knew Garrick before any of this happened, so you detect no change. But it seems something you maybe hadn't noticed before. All the people around scoot in a little bit closer, as if they care a little bit less in that way. And you see a child from the other side of the street sort of waves at Garrick. And you see this child turn to their parent and probably say, "Mommy, Mommy, the dragon waved at me."
I also hug. Come on,
Yeah.
a group hug.
Come on, let's hug Garrick.
The group hug.
Everyone's covered in glitters now. Yay!
Yay.
I can just imagine the first time that hands touch other hands when they hug me because it's so many people.
And then, just like a beautiful Disney parade, all these beautiful rides come out, dancers of all sorts doing synchronized dance,
Yep.
and to the music, it's beautiful.
Yes,
And-
synchronized dance.
Yes, synchronized dance, the thing that they do. And these like rides start coming out with like, you know, the theme park characters on it, and they all wave at each of you. You see, most notably, Thaco very much not here. Not about this life.
Fair.
Yeah, you see Mr. Witch is standing on front of one of the parades, but is not waving at the crowd. He seems to just be waiting until it's over, so he's just sort of... and doesn't acknowledge anyone. And then you see on like sort of the central largest float with beautiful sort of butterfly wings covering this. You see Mr. Light holding the vane, sort of waving gallantly at people, and it seems that his wave is like impossibly big, right? As if he's sort of moving the stars with the movements of his fingers. And everyone, of course, wants to sort of catch his attention and catch his eye and catch his wave. And you hear him sort of speak and says, "Dearest esteemed guest," and you know this voice can be heard all throughout the carnival, and that's what the one of the things that the cane or the vane allows him to do. I have considered my options for today's crowning of the Witchlight Monarch, and I have conducted that there is only one possible answer. Someone who has not only put in effort to make today great for themselves, but to make today great for everyone. Someone who should feel more appreciated, because they deserve to be appreciated. And then you see the float stops right where you guys are standing. And right in front of you, sort of the plant life sort of doesn't shrivel up and die. It sort of just sort of burrows itself into the ground. I would like to invite one Garrick Redford to step up onto the float. Please, Mr. Redford.
I'll go up.
Sure. And as you sort of walk up toward the float, underneath you feel the ground shift a little bit, and a giant sunflower sort of just emerges from the ground and starts lifting you toward a platform very similar to the one that Mr. Light is already standing on, sort of behind him a little bit, also on like a beautiful platform with butterflies and things.
I'm gonna start chanting Garrick's name.
Yeah,
Same.
Garrick! 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 Am I doing Garrick? Garrick! That's better, Garrick! Garrick! Alright.
Derek live performing at this tavern next Wednesday.
As you start trying to interrupt the chant, immediately a flower shoots up into your mouth. Yes. For tonight, you shall be crowned Witchlight Monarch. And a flower crown that has these, like little lights almost floating around it, gently descends up on your head, being lifted by 4 tiny little birds who sort of like Snow White style, sort of place it on
Disney,
your
yeah.
head and then float away. Yes, it's a very Disney-esque thing that's happening right now. Now, if you would please join me for the remainder of the parade as the Monarch, it is up to you to close the parade after all.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Very well, catch! And he tosses you the vein.
Okay. If I can, I'll just catch it.
Even just imagining the idea of catching it moves it into your hand. Now please, ride us!
Forward!
As you go forward, all the rides start moving again. Mr. Witch goes, yippee.
I can almost see like this. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you notice what you thought was just sort of music playing through the speakers. The very last ride is this fishbowl that has Palasha in it, who has been singing this beautiful song that you've been hearing all throughout the parade. And you see sitting next to the fishbowl, sort of dangling his little legs, is Candlefoot, who sort of puts a hand on the glass. You see her put a hand on the glass from the inside. And as they sort of ride past, the music fades just a little bit, but you know your friend is still on the float. It's a figure 8, and you were right in front of the big top. So the parade fully passes by you guys again, as you again get a chance to wave at all the performers and everyone doing this beautiful dance. Is Garrick doing anything specific? Because you are apparently in charge of the ride.
I guess it would kind of just a little show, like twirling the staff and doing.
Sure. Every time you point the staff, fireworks go off.
Oh, okay.
As you twirl it, the fireworks start spinning into the audience.
Sorry. And then just in the air when I realized that.
Very nice. And as must all good things come to an end, and the rides sort of go back into the staff area where they sort of shrink back to these very small, tiny little, this big carts. You know, everyone sort of hops off and hops out, and then they just start shrinking, and then you see each performer sort of pockets their own ride back into their thing. Each of them then comes up to you, Garrick, and says, Your Highness, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. And everyone wants to like shake your hand for a little moment. They're all addressing you very formally. And then the very last person to this is Mr. Light. Even Mr. Witch comes up to you. Just gives you a little nod and then moves on. Yes, your most excellent majesty. Thank you for gracing us with your presence, your excitement, and your performance. It was quite delightful.
Thank you very much, sir. Sorry.
You do not have to apologize. You are royalty, after all.
And I'll hold out the staff or the thing and give it to him.
It is like a staff, yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, you guys know what they look like, right?
Not directly.
Hang on. Let me shoop a message for you. Hang on, where did my roll20 go? There it is. Shippity shoop a message for you. Bippity boop blop blip blip. There. It's uploading.
Mhm.
There you go.
Ah, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, you made them perfect. It's their personality and their yeah, okay. Yeah, and I give him the staff.
Most excellent, thank you. Alright then, I shall be off. Where should we go next? Honestly, maybe Unther is actually a good place. Yes! Off to Unther! And you see him wave the staff, and immediately you see the sort of the mist that had been surrounding the carnival sort of starts closing in and becoming a bit more translucent. You can start seeing sort of the actual sunrise outside of the carnival, existing in this sort of demi-esque plane. But now coming back to the reality of Waterdeep, and everyone starts heading toward the exit. But even as your group sort of decides, oh, let's start heading toward the exit and wait for Garrick there, you take one step toward the exit and you're outside the carnival.
Oop.
Your Majesty, until we meet again. And then as you turn around, Garrick, the whole carnival is gone and you're standing in a field with your friends.
That is
There you are.
that is so cool.
Nice to see it actually end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Mhm.
So, Derek, are we going to a tavern and get you employed?
Well, maybe just a drink and something to eat would be nice.
So
What
early.
And I'm very tired.
It's sunset, right?
It's
Or
sunrise.
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 Yeah,
Maybe a little bit early for tavern.
Yeah.
yeah, that makes sense. How about we just go to sleep? I am very
Mm.
tired.
For school. For some.
Fletcher, I'll pick you up Saturday, yeah?
Oh crap! Yeah.
Oh no, the room.
You. Good.
Mhm.
Saturday.
Oh, and folks, friends, thank you for.
Of course.
Of course.
You deserve it, man.
No, I hope we. Let's hope Kettle's team finds the rest.
As I said,
Good.
we learned how to live through it. We'll be fine either way. And you needed
True.
that.
Let's go home.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Bye.
I'm gonna need a solid nap.
I need a bath.
Oh,
Doing some
yeah,
Marmaduke.
yeah.
You also
Ow.
need bath.
Marmaduke's covered in glitter.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, like one side of me is full with glitter
Mm.
because of the hug.
Yep.
Onwards towards Waterdeep. Home.
Church.
Yes, well,
Oh,
you
yeah.
all
That'd be
know
great.
how good I am at reading out church speeches written by ChatGPT. But let's assume that Blossom shows up Saturday morning.
Yeah,
at Fletcher's.
she would have beforehand. She would have sent like not a person with like attire for him to wear because she's not assured that it would be accustomed to like soon their things because it's all pretty like fancy and all those things. So you have a suit.
kind
It's a
of
blue
suit?
suit.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a blue suit with embroidery of these little flowers and other like butterflies and moths, and it has a little red handkerchief and just a white blouse and those little same blue with embroidery pants.
Fletcher just looks at it. It's like a bed is a bed, and yeah, puts it on. Garrick,
Ah,
I'm off to church.
No, she would have sent that earlier that week with a little note of if
Yeah, I
anything's
know.
wrong, I'll have it tailored or I'll
Yes.
tailor it.
I guess it fits.
you look
In
like
the
a
meantime,
teacher.
Nola and Fleur are cleaning her room
Christ.
for a week.
Fleur, I believe Fleur is basically just sleeping over at Noah's house just to clean it.
Yes, your parents love that my room is finally being clean, so they love you.
And I don't love that.
But yeah, show up to Fletcher's house. Blossom is wearing this nice kind of maroon red dress with like little fluffy like see-through shoulder like on the shoulder because it has no straps. She also put on like this little bow on Marmaduke, or at least try to. Also same red color, and just has a little handbag and is waiting for Fletcher to be ready.
Yeah, Fletcher comes and we'll. Okay, let's do this.
Alright.
All right. You make your way to the Church of Suna. As you enter into this sort of a beautiful golden structure, you can immediately sort of smell fresh flowers that have been arranged, set out in these beautiful vases on either side. If you continue further in, you actually come to a very large garden that is also this sort of beautiful statue of Suna in it that is sort of pouring some like water, like it's a fountain as well, sort of pouring water from a vase, very flowing movement, and the hair sort of flowing back beautifully as well. And lead around into this golden light bathed chapel area where a sermon is held that I could read out. Like I said, ChatGPT, help me out. They made a whole thing. Good morning, beloved children of the Radiant Lady, and welcome to this gathering of the Church of Suna. It's a whole thing. You're there for like 2 hours, but it's accompanied, this sermon, where they sort of thank Suna, accompanied by poetry, music, and dance. It's for the Church of Suna. This is not just like we go to church because we go to church. This is like you go to a performance. You're treated almost to a theater show, a beautiful presentation of what faith is to these people.
Yeah, Fletcher is trying to meditate through it.
It's very meditative. What do you meditate on?
What happened on the carnival and also on this aspect? I mean, it's religion, but there's a lot of different kinds of religion. Fletcher doesn't believe, but at least he's a little bit open-minded to assume there are different kinds, and maybe he learns something at how to lie to people to get into places. Maybe some religious knowledge will help. And he just reflects on it, and maybe gets a little bit lost in the performance and feels it a little bit. Maybe at some point, just is a little bit shocked that he might be enjoying it a little bit. Then it was focusing again, which is hard for him to focus.
That's why I asked, like, what are you meditating on? It's very interesting that you're meditating on how to lie better in that Temple of Suna. It doesn't really work out for you very well.
I know, but his mind goes everywhere. I mean, just out of character, this is how my mind works. It goes all the places if I try to focus on something. And I assume that goes for Fletcher as well at this point. So it's a lot of things, but he feels like he's meditating. I mean, it's a little bit more focused than normally, and maybe the music helps a little.
Alright. And when the sermon is over, Fletcher, you see this woman comes up to the two of you. There is a look of recognition toward Willow. Like, this woman likely knows Willow.
Yes.
You mean
Yes.
Blossom?
Awesome. Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is gonna happen so many times. It's because I was
okay.
looking something up at the same time.
It's cool.
Because this time I definitely made notes about things that I wanted to remember, and now I cannot find where these notes are, so...
Oh no.
Her name is Lydia. I remember that. Yes, I did it! Oh, I do have it here. Look at me. I'm so good. Alright. But she doesn't quite acknowledge Blossom. And instead she sort of tilts her head very elegantly but slightly toward you. And she says, hello, I don't think we've had the pleasure of meeting.
No, we haven't. Good day.
Please introduce yourself.
Well, my name is Fletcher. First timer, I assume you call it like that?
Sure.
Sure.
Trying to not embarrass Blossom at least. I mean, he's a friend enough to be respectful here.
Yes. Well, Fletcher, have you a last name?
Yes, it's Redford.
Right, Mr. Redford. When meeting with a lady for the first time, it is gentlemanly to introduce oneself by one's full name. But let's try again. What is your name, sir?
Well, my name is Fletcher Redford. Might I know your name as well?
Yes, my name is Lydia. My last name is not relevant. Because the DM doesn't know it.
I think I wrote one down. I'm not sure.
I don't remember. She tells you her last name, sure.
Bong.
I couldn't help but notice during the sermon you were enjoying quiet contemplation. Have they reached anything?
If I'm honest, I'm a little too far gone with my mind to reach the full awareness on one point. But the music did help a little.
Well,
Thank you for that.
of course. I mean, to achieve beauty on the outside, one must also achieve beauty on the inside. And the mind is a ugly place if it's not structurized properly. That's why I was wondering how it was going for you, because you looked a little distressed, but I understand now. If you want, we do have meditations here in the garden, accompanied by music. If you ever wished to have a guided meditation, it's sometimes easier for those that haven't done it before. Or those that have trouble focusing by themselves. It gives you an anchor, you see. Meditation requires a state to go into, but it also requires something to pull you back out so you don't become lost in the maze of your mind.
As much as Fletcher has this way like religion, this sounds interesting to him, for this might help him. So yeah, I might be very interested in that.
Very well. We meditate on Monday mornings before sunrise.
Well then,
It was good seeing you, Blossom. Thank you for bringing your friend.
Of course.
And then she walks away.
I had another reason for bringing you here because, well, yeah, I don't get you here. I know some of the clerics here have some more training with certain sensitive topics. If you ever feel like you need to talk about thing that happened, because I feel like you at some point want to, but I'm not gonna push it. I just want to let you know that there are people here who have sensitivity training to those things.
thank you, Blossom.
Of course. Also point some of the clerics out too.
Yeah, Fletcher makes a note for himself, but isn't going to take it up yet. Not ready being for
That's
that.
fair.
And
You like the suit?
It's not as stealthy as I would normally wear something, but it's nice. Thank you.
Of course. Well,
Where
I
did
made
you
it.
find a tailor?
Oh, I made
Those
it.
should- I'm sorry.
I made it. I actually
Oh.
made it for my dad, but I messed up some of the measurements, and then I realized it fit you. So I adjusted the back for the tail, and yeah, I made it.
What tail?
Oh, you don't, no, not aware if you had a tail. Then it's fine. Then there's nothing there.
I just
I
realized
wasn't
that
aware.
there's a little hole in the back. Okay.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
this is where we learn that they don't have tails. Episode 10, people. I didn't even know this.
That's good. Thank you.
Of
That's
course.
good. Thank you.
Sorry, I wasn't aware.
It's not a problem. I mean,
Forgot.
you already sized me up a little bit. Okay. I mean, it kind of fits at once. So
Shoulders are a little too big, but that's fine-ish.
yeah, I'm not that buff. I mean, the belt helps a little. But thank you.
Could have done better. It's okay.
It's good because I thank you so much for the effort that you put in it.
Of course.
So
then
when
you-
are you going?
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry. So when are you going to roof race with me?
No, I said if I lost the bet, I would go roof racing.
Come on.
No. No.
Maybe on the next bet.
Sure.
And then the next time you speak to Lydia, she goes, "Now I must admit, shoulders a bit too wide. Also, the belt, very questionable choice. I mean, you could have just taken in it. You could have just taken it in at him." So she just starts pointing out every
Yeah.
single flaw about the suit. And assuming Fletcher goes to the meditation on Monday morning, I would imagine it is actually quite useful. A guided meditation for those that have trouble focusing is really nice. And yeah, there is like the teacher would explain like you need like a thing to focus on, so something that gets you in and something that gets you out. For example, you could polish a coin, and you start the polishing of the coin as like the start of your meditation, and once the coin is clean, it ends your meditation. You need something to pull you out. So people could light a candle, and once the candle goes out, it ends the meditation. Or people could have a wet spot on a piece of cloth that they sort of hold until it is dry, depending on how long you want your meditation to last. I think as you go sort of 3 times maybe, Fletcher learns this. And then you're sort of like, okay, but every single time it's all about like the glory of Suna and the beauty of the mind, and like I get the point, but I just want to meditate, God. So do you think Fletcher would keep going?
Well, at the point where he thinks he got the meditation part down at least. I mean, the Sune part annoys him a little. But I assume that he would go out and try to find out through maybe people, contacts, advertisements, if there's another place where they focus more on just the meditation part. Just the full meditation on guiding, maybe helping him a little bit by it, maybe a temple or something, but not in the religious way.
Sure, there are only religious temples.
Yeah. I was thinking like maybe a monastery or something.
Monasteries are also religious.
Yeah.
Also very religious.
All religious. Well, he tries to find one, but doesn't find one at this point.
Maybe,
But he will keep on meditating.
Maybe he does in due time, yes. Also, I believe a room needs cleaning.
Yes.
Yeah. It was basically that. I'm not sure when I will get home, but I'll be sleeping at Nola's and just go.
Yeah. So I don't know if you want me to describe the bedroom.
Yeah. I mean, if it's a mess, you could just say it's a mess. What do you
Yeah.
think might be nice?
No, the thing is, for Fleur, it's a mess, but Nola knows where everything roughly is. Sometimes when they're cleaning, she just finds a random book, like, oh, I forgot I got this. Or, oh, I was looking for that for 3 weeks. Thank you. But mostly she just is very well oriented in this chaos. However, she is very strict about Fleur helping her and placing things in the right places, because now she's in the mindset like, okay, I'm gonna get it right this time and keep the clean side of this room. I totally say that every time, but this time it's gonna be different, I promise you. So I think that she drew maybe like the view of her room with like a new placement, like which book goes where, and she doesn't set them like in alphabetical order. She does the genre or how often they are used. This is a system that makes no sense for you, Fleur, probably, but it makes for Nola, and she's very excited about it.
Believe me, every book that will be held up is gonna be. And where does it go?
Oh, upper shelf in there, right? No, 3 books to the left. Yes, there. Thank you. Careful for the flower. Don't knock them over. Oh yeah, there's a lot of plants in there.
just on the ground. There's just vases on the ground, like you're avoiding them, parkouring around them. Yep.
Yeah.
At the end, it's gonna be like, wow, I did not remember you had that floor here.
Ooh, I forgot I had that carpet.
You know what? We should probably clean it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go out and try to get the dust out. Time to be direct.
Okay. I mean, I hope this bet is not gonna be, again, repeated.
Yeah, I had fun despite all this, and seriously though, thank you. If you ever need my help, just let me know. I know it was technically a bet, but I know that it took a lot.
I mean, it was a nice sleepover after all, I guess. Maybe not the asking about every book and you had like 100 of them. Or where does it go? But
I gave you the
we're all
plan with the division of the sections.
okay,
gave
but
you-
you get it by genre, and look. If I had to guess it by genre, I had to read it, and that's gonna take a lot more.
Listen, if there's a manticore on a cover, obviously that's a fantasy book.
I don't know, maybe it's a biology book on an anatomy
No,
of
no, no, no. The biology
Manticore.
one has a chimera on it. You're getting messed up again.
Wait, what?
Oh, the biology one has a zebra on. What you're talking about?
That's another volume. That's the first volume. I was talking about the second. Because the first is currently lent to my friend. So it was in the room.
Okay, there's another. How many books have you landed?
Circa about 15. Also, that pile over next to the bed is the one that I borrowed, so that's gonna be out soon.
That whole pile?
Yeah.
When do you have time to read it?
At night, mostly.
For the love of all gods, do you sleep?
Listen, I don't need as much sleep. I'm fine. Trust me. I'm an elf. It's fine.
I forget about this part every time. I
Yeah, my bed
mean,
goes to
that
sleep.
makes
It's
sense.
quiet. I can focus on my studies.
Hmm. Yeah, that makes sense, apparently. Yeah. Either way,
How
do
else
you
do you
need
think I read
flowers in
those
this
books?
one?
Sorry?
I don't know. You sometimes just go, you know what, I don't have time to go out, and I assume it's then. But then there's this whole lot of books.
Listen, there's a lot of things I do during the day, okay? It's not just reading.
You know what? I don't know anymore.
Yeah. Hopefully once I finish my studies, it's gonna get a bit looser. So I don't have to attend class and study for the exams. I can do just my leisure reading into stuff that I'm actually interested in instead of everything that I have to know.
Hmm.
Listen, I really don't need to know how they made the mountains to be shaped like that in the era of the Great Dwarf Revolution. That's boring.
That's it? Okay.
It's because of Cars
You know what?
Society.
You know what?
But
How many years do you have left?
with college or life?
I mean, the studies.
Um, that depends really. I have about 3 more of the base one, but then there are masters and specifics and certain schools. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna go for, but I think I'm gonna stay in the university for a little more while. Because currently, with what I have right now, it's not gonna give me anything. It's just wasted time. I need to get something more.
Okay, so a lot of time. Okay, okay. Do you? I think with the amount of books you have, I think you should talk about with your parents about having like another room for books.
Oh, I already have a stash in the attic. Those are the
Don't tell me it
most
needs
recent
cleaning.
reads and current studies. Yeah, I'm not
It
gonna
doesn't need
make you
cleaning.
clean the
Oh,
attic. No, it's fine.
Christ.
The attic is actually organized. I keep everything in boxes. Because my parents made me do it because it was getting out of hand at some point. I spent 2 weeks out of this.
I mean, I'm not surprised. I bet your mom is gonna be surprised when she comes here and see a flaw.
Oh, she's gonna give me a ear for it for the next month. I can already hear her.
No, you can. Well, you can't mess it up again, because you're gonna hear it for another month or more.
More, definitely. She remembers a lot. Sadly.
Oh yes, you do.
Like that one time I snuck out without telling her. But she found out anyway. Ever since I leave without telling them where I go, she recalls up on that one. That's annoying.
I think that's just the parent superpower that you get from having a child.
Do you think you get superpowers when you are giving a birth?
I mean, it doesn't make sense otherwise. Or just
How?
like a sixth
Okay.
sense.
So how do dads get their parents?
I mean, you know what? I don't think I want to go into detail with that one.
And as we
Fair.
fade away from this conversation, the camera zooms out over the city of Waterdeep as the sun sets on the horizon, and the adventure comes to its conclusion. Unless there's a last thing someone would want to run in this moment.
Maybe Garrick's awesome first performance where everybody likes him.
Hmm.
You don't have to run this.
Suddenly, instead of like you doing a gig and then thinking like, okay, it was just a gig, you see an envelope on your doorstep from that place that you already performed at before, and then another one, and then another one, and the taverns start requesting that you come play at their place again because your music just livens up the atmosphere.
It's very nice. And I'll do it.
Yeah.
Obviously.
You're invited to many places, but not the yawning portal.
That makes sense.
That's fair.
Sadly, but that makes sense, yeah.
My bro is a celebrity.
And like I said, as the sun sets
Mm.
over this part of the adventure, we are going to wrap up today's episode because this seems like a very good point to finish for today, even though it's still quite early. But fret not, for we will be back soon, TM, because I have exams coming up, so I make no promises. But when we pick up next time, our adventurers will be level 2. And also, we will see
Hoorah.
what our adventurers are up to as actual adults, seeing as we're going to step into the future just a little bit more and see where everyone ends up in about 4 years from this moment. As they all still living at home, trying to make it in the big city, but we get to learn what sort of jobs they're trying to pursue. So don't forget to roll for frog. We'll see you then.
Robert!